Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, why the fuck am I on
We are
temporary
here.
life? What?
Biddy is attempting to set up his stuff, so might be a minute.
Sure.
Hello, Cosmo.
Yep.
How is Dante's 9 coming along? It's going very well. Yeah, pretty good. What was the last thing we worked on? I don't even have Good to open. I was working on some like environment art and stuff last time. Biddy's been doing some crazy stuff with the cards that I don't understand, which is pretty cool.
True.
But I think today I'm gonna be messing around with some stream avatars stuff. I'm making my own custom ones, so we can have little guys at the bottom of the screen.
You should also mute my stream if you haven't.
I already did.
Okay.
But
That's what the if
I
you haven't
designed this
qualifier
little
was
guy
for.
here. We're gonna animate him. So what is the first animation? Got the documentation pulled up here. This one is idle.
Sent you an invite to stream together.
Oh, okay. I got it. There you go.
Alright. Let me put this away. I ate some chicken salad. There we go. What else do I need? I need to get open. Have you made any extra changes to Dante's 9 recently?
Let me check my changes.
Okay, I can like actually go live now, I think.
Those Steam so I don't get a bunch of notifications or anything.
Hooligans. What's over here? What is this? Oh shit, that's my therapy notes.
Oh, cool.
Fine, I can close that and not save it. It's not important after all.
What is this? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just art stuff, basically. Yeah,
Okay.
that's really all I changed.
I think I can move both of these over. I'm like so upset about the opening the wrong OBS because now all of my setup is completely wrong from what I'm used to it being.
Oh, did you cook it all?
No, I didn't cook the actual underlying OBS stuff. It was just like all of the docs were fucked up and missing.
Oh, that's annoying.
And in the wrong order and so on and so forth. Dude, my mouse is having a struggle. My computer's having a struggle actually. Oh, you know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
It's you.
It's me.
I'm streaming super high quality to you.
Oh.
There we go. You get 30 FPS now. And then I can hit start streaming. I can pull up Dante 9 on the main monitor. What is this? Oh, Dialogic. Fuck off, Dialogic. I don't want you.
I don't know why we still
my
have
old...
that in there.
I don't either. It's gonna be killed eventually.
Yeah.
What is the name of the stream? This OBS is not pulling the name from my last stream. Oh shit! Oh shit! I hear me. I hear me. I don't want to hear me. I hear me enough. Every day, all day.
Mm-hmm.
Please just let me select the text. Twitch, I'm gonna blow you up. Please just let me select the text. I don't even understand how you coded this to do this. This is like insane that you managed to do this.
Me? Or OBS?
No, Twitch. Twitch.
Oh, Twitch, okay.
With at Cat Games. Stream category. Actually, I don't need to do with at Cat Games. You're gonna see stream together. Stream category software and game development. Start streaming. Okay. Very cool. Is it working? Who knows? My YouTube doesn't look like it's working, which has me a little bit worried. Oh no, it's working. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I just decided to explode my OBS today. Very cool. Why did you pop up on this monitor? If I minimize and reopen, it just pops up over here, brother. Get out of there. Okay. Start sharing chat. Nope. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, you shared chat.
Wait. I do have shared chat. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hmm?
What is it Glorp?
Glorp.
Oh. Okay, yeah, Glorp doesn't work in my Twitch chat thing, but it does work in multi-chat.
Cool.
There was an update to... I'm gonna look at this really quickly. There was an update
Turning up
to
B Vision for just a
SE
second.
Live. Why?
Oh wait, I see. Okay, never mind. I was trying to close Steam so I wouldn't get a bunch of notifications, but I forgot Stream Avatars is on Steam, so I need that open. I want to mess with Stream Avatars, so I just need to make sure to off because I don't have like banner.
Oh my god!
Huh? You get
It's
it?
Glorp!
It's Glorp.
In my chat!
Wait, how do
Glorp
you get
in my
Glorp
chat.
in your chat? Help! I want Glorp. I want Glorp. How do I get Glorp?
You go to chat settings,
Chat
scroll all the way
settings.
down to better TTV settings.
Where's that?
Do you have
Where's
this? It's in the Twitch chat thing.
it? I'm looking.
Right here.
Right where? Oh. In your screen? Oh, okay. Oh, there. Okay.
Better TTV settings, scroll down, and then find chat. Or I guess, sorry, it's under emotes. And then enable all of the emotes under this, except for
Wait, where is it?
unlisted 7 TV emotes. Are you... Scroll down, find emotes inside of the better TTV settings.
Where do I get that?
What are you fucking talking about? Where do you get that?
Oh, wait. Oh, there?
You click on the better TTV settings, the first step that you asked, where is that? And then said, oh,
I don't see
found
that.
it. You don't see that? Okay, well, you're going to have to update your SE Live. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Well.
wait, is it here? No, it's not there.
Oh, my lord.
Where
is... Wait, something's missing.
Okay, I'll figure that out later.
Oh, here
I
it
guess.
is. I found it. My YouTube live control
Oh,
panel.
wait, this might actually be the regular Twitch chat, not the... is there a special
Are you
Twitch
brother?
chat?
Twitch
Where's
chat?
Twitch chat?
Which is under Stream Elements SE Live Docs.
SE Live
chat.
Docs. I only see YouTube chat
Okay. I don't
and
know then.
TikTok
Good luck.
chat. Which I don't know
Don't
why
worry
that's an
about it.
option.
Don't worry about it.
There's a multi-chat.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, now I need to figure out where my Twitch chat went. There it is. Okay.
Stop.
I'm struggling. It's okay. Everything's
It's
fine.
Yeah, no, we definitely are like the most competent people ever.
But hey, look, we got a little idle animation.
Okay.
I can
What am I?
improve
Oh, I need
more,
to
but-
have your stream up on my side screen. Whoa, he's idling.
Mhm.
Very fast idle animation. He's idling. Okay. So, what was I doing the last time I worked in Dante's 9? I don't remember. It's been like a week.
Nobody knows.
Also, I'm gonna close my window now that I hear that because there's construction outside. BRB.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. My cat is sitting in that window that I was going to close, so
Rip.
I'm sorry if you hear construction sounds. That takes priority.
Oh wait. Oh, I did
Um,
something
okay.
wrong there.
So I was working on boss stuff. I had a couple of ideas that I sent to you.
Oh, did you?
I think I want to come up with a list of things that we need to finish the first floor, or at
Mhm.
least to get the first floor into a playable state, and then we can work towards that. How does that
That
sound?
is probably a good idea.
Okay, let's do that. So new note. First, explore. MVP stands for minimum viable product.
Whoa.
So I think I would like to list out all of the things that we want, regardless of whether or not they are currently in the game. So we may list out features that have already been added. We may list out features that don't need to be added.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the first thing that we'll talk about is rooms. Well, actually, let me make these checkboxes so that I can come back and check them later. So we want the rooms to be random, handmade, randomly placed. We want special rooms like the shop, forge, boss room. We want the rooms to contain enemies. Do we want these to be waves of enemies like in Gungeon? I think so,
yes.
Waves of
Not
enemies,
like always waves, but
ETT.
sometimes.
Waves is a very generous term here. That's
Yeah.
catching a lot of what we want.
Mhm.
And then we want special. We want special enemies. I guess we won't for an MVP.
What would special enemies be?
Like an enemy that has a rare chance of spawning.
Mm-hmm.
That would be. I don't know. I don't know why I have special enemy in my head. I don't know if we ever discussed that. Something just said that would be a thing. I don't know. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that doesn't make sense in Gungeon either. So I don't know. We'll have drop money. I would also like to have room completion rewards. This, of course, being a random chance to actually trigger. This would include things like sticker drops, card pack, charge restocks, I guess, rarely. And then do we want loot? Like, do we want, like in Gungeon, how there's like the chests with things? Do we want that as well?
Yeah, because they'll drop. You'll pick up like cards and stickers from those. Yeah.
Okay, you won't get that from completing rooms. You'll get that from opening the loot things.
I mean, it could be either.
Okay. Then yeah, we'll also add special rooms. Loot
Oh, thank you for
room.
the follow, Cosmo.
How do we want that to work? Do we want it to be a, like, you need a key to open it, I'm assuming?
That would make the most sense, yeah.
Okay. Key to open chest, we'll say for now. Card packs. Card and sticker packs. Or cards. Just straight up cards, I guess.
Cards, yeah.
Or I think that's probably fine. Is there anything else we need in the rooms?
What a coincidence, true.
Was the coincidence?
Cosmo made this song that's in my stream playlist that you can't hear.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty good. I like it.
What song is it?
Can't think the whole name. What's it called again?
Is it like from a game or is it just like a song that
It's a song
they made?
that they made.
Okay.
They write music. It's called Along a Calm Horizon We Meet by Cosmo.
Okay. I'll look that up.
Pretty goated.
Check it out after stream. Okay. So is there anything else for rooms that I'm missing? I have enemies, the rewards for when you complete the room, special rooms, a little bit of details about how they're generated. Is there anything else that you can think of that they need?
Shop.
Huh?
Shop.
Yeah, no, that's in the special rooms. I mean,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, because the special rooms have shop, forge, boss, and loot room.
Okay. That's.
I think
that's all
that might
can
be
think of
good.
right now, yeah.
Oh, hold on. I actually had a random ass idea while I was in the bathroom one time. That has just come back to me. Isn't there like a ferryman in like hell or something, like Charon or some shit?
Yes, there is.
Um,
Something like that.
Oh, I don't know if this would make sense. I don't know if this would work. I don't know the details of the lore.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that's how you could get from level to level.
But that
Is
could be
you beat the
cool.
boss, and then it opens up the room to like a little
I don't
stream,
think,
and
yeah,
then
I
as
don't
you
think
walk
that's
in,
really
like
technically how that works, but like I don't.
yeah, it
care.
definitely
It's cool.
isn't. We could do like our own spin on it, where it's like a lake of lava, and then like this like skeleton with like skeleton cat or skeleton dog.
Oh, I
or
also
some
had the
shit with,
there was
like,
also the giant turtle idea, giant lava turtle idea.
Oh, you're
From a
right.
long
Yeah, it
time
could
ago,
be
that
that.
could be cool.
It could be like you open up the room, and then there's the lava lake, and then the turtle comes by and then picks you up, and then you go to the next
Mhm.
level.
Something like that.
Could be.
That could be cool,
Could
so
be,
we
could
don't
be.
like piss off all the lore nerds.
Yeah. Well, it's called Dante's 9, and neither you nor I have read Dante's 9, so we're going to piss off lore nerds for sure.
Yeah, that's the point.
Dante's 9.
Dante's
Dante's
9.
Inferno, sorry. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay, so for the rooms, I think that's fine. So let's talk about cards. So how do we want the cards to work? And what cards do we want to be present in the first floor MVP? I'm thinking that cards are persistent between rooms. And you have a max hand size and a hand draw count. So that whenever you enter the room, it'll give you that. Do we want to keep in the thing that we have right now where you can hit an enemy 3 times to draw a card with your bare hand? Or do you think we should increase the amount of hits that requires?
That's something it's hard because I don't really know. That's something that I can't just like
Fair enough, yeah.
tell.
Do we also want to have I'm assuming we want persistent cards so you can't run out of cards. Did you read my idea about persistent cards, by the way?
Where did you send me it?
I sent it to you while I was driving home. Well, not while I was driving home. But when I stopped to take a break. It was persistent cards can be redrawn. However, whenever they are redrawn, they either have less charges or half damage, and can only have 1 sticker on them at any time, so that you can't like make a super strong persistent card. It should be like a backup option.
I was thinking persistent card would just kind of be like a buff.
A buff. Okay. 'Cause I was thinking like okay, that's interesting. So I was like, a persistent card could be like just a weak weapon that covers some weakness that your regular attack has, but isn't strong enough to really be viable if you have other cards. Like maybe like a dagger that has like a little bit more damage than your basic attack and has a little bit more reach. Or a hold on. Or like some sort of like non-hit scan gun thing so that you can hit things without getting close to them, but it doesn't do enough damage for it to be more viable to kill things than just walking up and hitting it with your hand. What are your ideas for the persistent cards?
So persistent cards are the ones that I just want to make sure that I'm getting this right. They can always be redrawn into your deck before you. Like they always are. I don't really like the idea of like the cards always disappearing until like the end of the level, or some other thing. I still don't see that working well.
What do you think it should be? Because I thought that last stream you said, yeah, I like
That's the
this
problem is
idea.
I don't know. I'm thinking. Maybe we just go with that. And just go with
Thinking.
whatever you're saying. And then we could play test it and see. Or I can
I
mess
mean, if you
around
want,
with
but
it
if
some.
there's something
just
you
like,
feel like,
yeah, it's kind of hard.
why? Okay, so we'll start here. Why don't you
Mhm.
like that? And what about it feels wrong to you? Because we can kind of work that out and see if there's something we can do better.
Don't really want to have people like feel like they have to think about whether they should use their card or not too much. Like I don't want them to be thinking, oh, this card might be useful later. Should I really use it right now?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that's kind of like, even for something like Slay the Spire, you're not thinking, oh, this card is going to disappear, so I shouldn't use it. I should save it for later.
I
mean,
well, in
maybe
Slay the
for
Spire,
some
you usually
cards, but
think
like maybe I'm thinking too much of like other games. Maybe.
I'm not sure. So I think that you and I have kind of like two sides of this where I'm like, I want someone to be very intentional with their card choices, and you're like, I
Mhm.
just want to give them a bunch of weapons and let them like thrash throughout the room.
Yeah, because you kind of have to have a mix since it's like both a deck builder, which you want to have strategy, obviously.
Yeah. So the not necessarily that it's wrong, but with just like tossing cards at them and letting them like we'll start with like why whenever you, let's say they have 4 cards in their hand and then they use a card, like what's the issue with just immediately redrawing another card? And like so they always have 4 cards in their hand.
Because
It's like,
then,
well, then
they would use like a just spam cards. Like I kind of want it to be
yeah.
somewhere in between where it's like. That's why I think that the per room kind of works well, because then it doesn't feel like, oh, should I save these cards? But you can still use a bunch and not like
Mhm.
feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Because then it won't
So
be
one
like
thing
you
with
go
the
to another room and then you only have like 1 card left and then you die. And then you think like, oh, if I just didn't use a card earlier, I might have lived.
Yeah. The one thing that I really don't like about the per
Mhm.
room cards, unless the rooms are increased in length, then something about it feels weird. It's just like it takes more agency away from the player, I feel like. Where if they can say like hold on to a card or two, they can. Ooh, okay, hold up. I just had an idea that I'll come back to in a second. Let me write this down in a notepad, and then I'll toss this at you in a second.
Okay.
Okay. If you go into a room and it just gives you a full random set, then there's not really a choice that the player made, other than like what they do in this current room, which usually just ends up being what weapons do I have, and they equip them in that order.
Yeah.
On the complete opposite side of like where I'm sitting is whenever they complete a room, it doesn't take the cards away from them, and whenever they start a new room, it only draws a set number of cards on top of what they already have. So then there's incentive to hold on to the card, but then it also does come with the downside of, okay, well, I don't want to use this card because what if I need this in another room, or like whatever, which could feel very bad. Especially if like you draw, let's say you have 5 like strong weapons in your deck and you're like, I want to save these for the boss, and then you end up drawing all 5 of those within the first 2 rooms. You're not going to use any cards. So what if, and this is adding a little bit more complexity to it, what if whenever you finish a room, or I guess maybe anytime during it, I don't know, what if you can force discard so that it doesn't use the charges, but it tosses the card back into your discard pile? but it doesn't redraw until the next time you need to redraw.
I'm confused. What's the benefit of that?
So the benefit of that is that mitigates the issue that I just talked about, where if you've got 5 cards you can hold, you draw all 5 of your most powerful cards in the first 2 rooms.
I think I see.
So then you could like, you could be like, okay, well, I want these later. I'm gonna discard these so that for the next couple of rooms, I have a decent chance of drawing something that I like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry. I'm really bad at focusing on multiple things at once, so sorry if I like
okay.
ask. What did you just say?
No, that's okay.
For the past 10 minutes. But I did get a nice little idle animation. What do you think of this?
Yippee! Yeah, it's an idle animation.
Mm-hmm.
Holy.
He's idling.
I think one thing that feels a little weird about that is the body isn't moving. Like the trunk of the body isn't.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like it should cover the legs just a little bit. Like as he goes down. Or like a little after. Yeah, like after the maybe a frame after the rest of the body starts moving down, the torso should move down that amount. And then do like a boom, boom, boom type shit. But yeah, no, I do see what you're saying about that kind of requiring a little bit more like thoughtfulness, which is kind of what I do like about roguelikes. Because otherwise it doesn't really feel like the game has a whole lot of stakes if it's like just go into the room and then you kill things with whatever cards you get.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any other better ways or more ways that we haven't explored. Because I definitely don't want it to be like you use a card and it gives you another card, so that you always have like 4 cards and you just like spam shit. So that doesn't sound very fun. What if we go back to mana? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's possible. I'm trying to think.
So I'll toss another idea that I just had at you, which is, what if cards do not have a limited number of charges? They do still have maybe their cooldowns or something. Whenever you enter a room, it draws a random set of cards, and you have a mana amount. Whenever you use a card, it deducts that mana, which you will generate over time. So that pricier cards you can hold off on using.
So would it be? So it'd be time based.
It could be time based. I believe by default, yes, it would be time based. There's a couple things that you could modify with this. You could make it like Terraria's mana system.
That's actually very much.
Sorry,
good.
I was gonna say, whenever enemies die, they have a chance of dropping like mana stars or something that restore a little bit of mana on pickup. Could also have it so whenever you hit them with an unequipped hand, it gives you a little bit of mana. What were you gonna say?
What I was gonna say is that's actually pretty much exactly how One Step from Eden does it.
Okay.
Is all of your attacks cost from like 1 to 3 mana or something like that. Sometimes more if they're like really powerful. And then it's time based, but like since the game is so fast paced and like on a grid, it's like if you don't have mana, it's really hard to just like camp in a corner and wait for your mana to go back up. That's like the only downside I could think of.
Yeah. Hello, Moaz. Of course you join whenever one shot comes on. What'd you say, sorry?
I said it's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down just as a potential. I'm not saying that this is gonna be the immediate. I don't think we're gonna switch what we're doing right now. Dante would be 4 elixir. Shut the f up. I don't think we're gonna switch what we're doing right now for this next big playtest thing. But I do think it's worth exploring since it doesn't seem like you're super bought into the 1 life of the card per floor or per restock. Which is fine.
Actually, it's Yeah.
So with the mana system, it would be whenever you enter a room, you draw your hand of cards. That's it. When you use a card, deduct its mana cost. This mana builds up over time, can be restored from stars dropped from enemies. Think Terraria. Restored in small amounts. Or can also gain a small amount from hitting enemies with bear paw. Because that kind of changes a couple of things. They can't just it puts a little bit of thought into what you're currently using. What the fuck are you saying in chat? It puts a little bit more thought than just giving them random weapons and allowing them to just like go until the cards run out of uses. I think I can't tell immediately whether this is going to be more or less thinking than the version that I've been working with in my head. I'm leaning towards it's gonna be more strategic for building your deck, and it's going to be less strategic for like room to room.
And I think that's kind of what I want it to be, because I don't want the player to think too much when they're like actually in a fight. But I still want the game to be like strategic for the deck builder people.
Yeah, so I think that they would. I want to say that this one would be thinking more during the fight. Because then you have to manage your mana. Whereas the other system would be more thinking between rooms rather than while you're in a fight. It's definitely interesting. It's an idea. I'll have to think on that one more, because that's not a terrible idea. And yeah, with you saying that you're not really, you don't seem like you're that much of a fan of the current.
I mean, maybe it's a good idea. I just can't quite see it currently how it is.
Yeah, that's okay. On the bright side, with all of the changes that I've been doing over the last 2 or so months, none of them have really been like 100% for this kind of card system.
Yeah,
they've all been just like general use stuff, so changing this shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. So asterisk. So it honestly probably wouldn't be the worst thing to prototype this after the playtest and see if people like it more. Okay, but so I think we'll move forward right now with the persistent card thing, and then see if people like it.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Like, okay. I'm not like, oh, one of these is objectively better than the others. It's just, I don't quite see it yet. I'm sure it's probably not a terrible idea. I trust.
Okay.
Mostly.
So.
Kind of.
Fair enough, yeah. So for persistent cards, we will just say that for now, like, these are weaker cards that don't exhaust on.
Yeah. I was also
finished usage.
Is that Moose Watcher? There are no Meese around here, I'm sorry.
There are no Meese around here.
Yeah, nope. It's over.
No Meese to be found.
What was I gonna say? For the Eternal cards, I was thinking it would just be like an effect, like a rare effect on like any card.
Yeah.
Like a sticker,
sorry,
like you
on,
could have it as a sticker or something too.
What the fuck is that?
It's what?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the fuck?
What?
Moose Watcher. Moose Watcher. I found one. I found one, dude. So stupid. I'm sorry. You were saying about Eternal cards though?
I was thinking it would be just like an effect, like a sticker or something like that. That would just be like rare. Kind of
Eternal
like
meaning
like what you've been saying.
oh, the persistent thing. Okay.
Persistent, yeah, sorry. Same thing. That's what I
Okay.
meant.
Yeah, eternal might make
I'm
sense
Balatro
in the words.
coded.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, what I was thinking with the persistent or eternal cards
Mhm.
was these are like your backup options for whenever you run out of cards on the floor.
Oh yeah.
So that you can draw them. You can always have some sort of card draw rather than having to walk through the rest of the floor with nothing.
Feels like I just feel it's kind of like a crutch. A little bit. Maybe I'm wrong.
What if... I'm trying to think of a couple of other ways that this could be used.
I'm actually having fun animating. I have never really like done a whole lot of pixel art animation.
Yeah.
This is fun.
What if when you use a card and it runs out of charges, rather than being discarded for the entire floor, when you draw it, it's kind of, so all cards are persistent basically, like the way that it is, where it has less damage, so that you don't want to just use it all of the time. And then you can recharge it. So like, I'm trying to think of that.
Hi Moaz.
I guess
yes, I'm drawing a little guy.
Yeah, rather than it being 0% effective after you use all of it, it goes down to like half effective until you reach a restock or you finish the floor, at which point they go back to regular effectiveness. But you can still draw them. You don't sound like you like that idea.
I'm thinking.
He's thinking. He's thinking.
Again, I don't know. That just sounds like it feels bad. Maybe it would work. I think. Yes, Moaz, I know. Me thinking is very scary. I'm very
good luck,
scary
Cosmo.
when I think. Good luck, Cosmo.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really trying to like think about this a little bit because like, or a lot of it actually. I'm just sitting here with an Obsidian document open. Because like the cards being, I don't know. There definitely needs to be something between. You just get a set of cards per room. Use those, and these cards are one-time use or something like that.
Yeah. Maybe mana is the play.
Oh no, dude. What was your original idea for mana in Dungeon?
Oh, I had no clue. I think it was you would get it for kills, which felt absolutely terrible. Whoever designed that was like a complete and total moron.
What if I prototyped that?
You could try
What
it.
if I prototyped the mana thing?
Yeah.
Let's prototype the mana thing today. Fuck it. Fuck it. I can't get it off my brain. The caffeine's kicking in a little bit. I think we're just gonna do that. So
okay.
Let me see what I got in my changes. I will kill things that need to be killed, and then we will potentially look at mana changes and see if mana works. See if mana is the thing that we've needed all along. What's in here? Apply vertical boost. Card of Olympus.
Hello.
What do you want with the Zeus's card? So why'd you say oh dear?
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh, I've got a fuck ton of player changes. I'm just gonna commit these. I think these are fine to commit, from what I can tell. The game plays fine, I think. Did I finish making that work? Let's find out. I think I did. Oh shit, I've got the... That feels like Dante. Does...
Oh yeah, didn't you like rewrite the player or something?
No, I didn't. I moved the code and then made a couple of changes.
Okay.
Um,
Same thing.
yeah, same thing basically. Direction on that. They made Dante into a circle. Oh no. He's stuffed. Oh, actually, I should make sure that enemy boosting works. If enemy boosting works, I think I'm good to commit this up, and then I will.
Okay.
I will work on. It does not work. Why? Apply vertical boost on regular attack. This prints. Are you not printing, buddy? Okay, this is failing because apply vertical boost. Vertical boosted .mid.
What do I
vertical
do?
Boosted.
Does this look okay? I feel like this looks okay, but I am overthinking everything.
He's very stiff. Instead of all your parts are moving at the same time, when I think the style that you're going for would have like the body go down first and then the head would go down before, like after, like 1 frame later. It's kind of like delayed a little bit.
It like is supposed to, but then it like doesn't.
Yeah,
I think
it's also
it, like,
very linear.
technically is.
Yeah, it's like all super linear. There's no like wait period at the bottom or anything. It's kind of just like down, up, down, up, down, up, rather than like a wow, 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 wow type, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Apply a vertical boost. Jump impulse. Why are you not running exactly? Oh, you do know. Earwop. Okay, good. I'm glad you do. I don't think JW does. Oh. What? Excuse me? Printing this. Apply jump impulse. Print impulse. Oh my god, I'm doing something really stupid, I think. Oh my god, I added hit falling to Dante's 9.
Crazy.
Like, I added hit falling on accident. If you hit something from above as you're jumping, it'll vacuum you to the ground. Shit, I fucked it up. On vertical boost. Why is that? What am I doing? Vertical? No, that's not how you spell vertical. Boost. Oh yeah. Oops, I'm making you go in the negative direction when you shouldn't be. How does this work? Yeah. There we go. Cool. Okay.
Okay, is that? There we go. Is that better? It's a little bit better.
Yes, that is definitely better.
Okay. There's something weird with the arms that I messed up.
Yeah, the arms are probably fine. Usually, I feel like something's telling me that the arms should go down at the same time as the head and not the body, but I don't know.
That would be really weird, I feel like.
But if you
Can try,
let me take a look.
but that
Before you do that, I'm gonna take a look at Sproutlands, my fucking beloved. By Cup Nooble. Yeah, the body goes down and then the arms do. They're like...
the body goes down and then the arm.
Right? Let me take a look.
This guy's going insane.
This is the basic pack. Yeah, true. Let me toss this bitch into A-Sprite. What a funny frame. Oh, that's not a GIF. Sorry, hold on. No, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, you know, I'm sure that I have a GIF of this inside of the folder where I have it saved, right? Game assets, source, Sproutlands, premium pack. Do you have a GIF? Characters. Basic characters.
Sproutlands.
Animations. True. Okay, yeah. So if I do file, import, sprite sheet, you should hopefully be able to tell how size, how big these are. It looks like 48 by 48. Yeah.
Oh, that's not right at all. I really messed something up.
Yeah. Can you take a look at this real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the idle animation looks like this. So the body goes down with the arms. So the arms and the body kind of go down and out, and then afterwards the arms settle down, and then it goes back up. The arms come in. And the actual loop, I think, is this section here. Which I can play like so. I think I got one too many frames. Or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly where the loop is. But
okay, wonderful.
Maybe
You
here.
and my reference doesn't work.
Oh my lord. Whatever, dude. But you know what I'm talking about, where like it goes down, the arms go out, and then after everything settles, they kind of go down again. So there's like a little bit, like the shoulders go down and up, but the arms themselves. So like, if you imagine the shoulders are like these little pins here, they go down with the body, which causes the arms to go out because the hands haven't started moving yet. And then afterwards, the hands will move down. And then when the body goes up, the shoulders go up, which causes the hands to kind of come in to match that. And then the hands would come back up.
We'll try.
What the fuck is this? What is this? Oh, never mind. I know what this is. Don't worry about it. Why are there so many Git things going in the output? Don't do that. You can be killed. I guess we'll keep that there, sure.
I'm not sure at all.
That's okay.
What to do what you're saying. Because I feel like it is already kind of doing that. Because like the shoulders go down and then the arms go down with the head.
So the arms go down. If you go back from frame 1 and then to go to frame 2, so you see how the whole arms kind of go down at the same time?
Yeah.
Actually,
Should
can you
these
go back
be
a frame
up?
real quick? Leave the head up as well. I
Leave
think.
the head up as well?
Yeah, the head and the arms should stay still, I think. And then the frame after they should go down.
The what? What is bro cooking?
Squash and stretch or something. It's not squash and stretch. It's like timing.
Well, that doesn't work at all. There's something else that needs to be changed, obviously. So that's literally all that's changing
it's 'cause-
now.
It's because the shoulders need to go down. So the shoulders do need to go down, but not the whole arm. Like just
so
the
like
shoulders.
just this part.
I think. We'll find out.
I don't know what what is going on right here. So Shoulders go.
No.
I
don't worry
don't
about
think
it.
bro is cooking. And this is the next frame.
No, I am cooking. It's just that I don't know how to articulate it, nor do I know how to draw. But
Yeah. I think what I had is pretty good. Maybe just add a little bit of cause like see, the shoulders go down, like this part goes down, and then the arms kind of go down
everything
here.
goes down. Everything goes down.
Okay, whatever. But
It's fine. It's fine. It looks good either way.
yeah. It also probably makes a big difference that the Sproutlands one is like 10 pixels tall and this one's like 20.
That's crazy. He's saying I would like to see Cup Nooble draw a
Yeah.
larger sprite.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't you dare say that about Cup Nooble. Their sprites are amazing. Boo up. Ooh. There's some really cool sounds going on out there. I love
Are there
bugs.
bugs?
What guys would be like.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's everything. Question mark. Yes, I think that's everything. Okay, so I can actually do this now. So let me commit this up. Layer movement changes. And then I'm going to prototype mana. Because apparently that's what we're doing now. Because JW said, I hate your decision. What is this?
That's actually not at all what I said, but okay.
Cool. Very cool.
I'm probably spending way
Yeah,
too
he
much
said,
time
I
on this,
hate
but
your old system. I want you to do something better.
that's basically what I said, yeah.
So, how would I prototype this mana system is my question. Where do I start? Where do I go? So, would the mana be stored on the player? Where would the mana... Would it be...
It would be in an auto load, I think.
No.
Eat.
Mm-mm. It most certainly wouldn't. Unless... It wouldn't be in an auto load by itself. The only potential auto load that I'm seeing that would actually contain the mana would be the deck. And I think that's where I want to put it.
I'm debating. I had
So
this test guy here that's kind of like an example of what I might do with these. Still can't decide if I want them to have like these big shoes or not. I don't know if I like them. Like on the base guys, you can see they're just like little stubby feet.
Little stubby feet.
So I could do like this,
Give
or
them
I could just be like...
give them paws or something. I don't know.
I'm not giving him paws. It could be like...
Let's see. So I guess I would do something like our max mana would be like 100, we'll say. And then if our current mana is something like, we'll just say 100 as well. Why don't we? And then I would also have our regen, mana, generate. How many seconds do you think it should take for the mana to regen to full? I'm thinking like between 5 and 10 seconds, somewhere in there. I feel like would be a sweet spot for that. Say 5 seconds for now. Or mana regen time, I guess. No. No, I want this to be the amount regen per second, so we'll just say 20.
Oop.
Whoa, cat ears. I saw that.
Cat ears. Trying to merge the layers together to make it easier to animate. I think it would just be like that.
So I like to say current mana. Current mana is less than max mana. Then current mana is equal to move toward max mana. Or from current mana to max mana at delta times mana regenerate. Okay, cool. So that's the simple mana done.
Let's go.
Let me think about this for a second. Again, many seconds. What happens if I change the deck mode to something different? Is this just gonna work? So, deck options, set this to room with an unlimited hand size, no overfill. Fuck, I don't have cards. It's not gonna do shit. Add cards. Pop, 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 pop. That was a weird thing to see. Okay, yeah, then each room gives you a new card. Okay. Or new cards. Cool, very cool, unlimited hand size. Oh, you know what? One thing I can do is regular attack.gd. I can do this, I guess. There we go. And then I need something to display this mana. So, I will go to deck.gd again. Signal min changed. New mana, which is a float. Cool. And then inside of the UI, this would be part of the health bar most likely. I'll just add a label for testing purposes.
Okay, here's that same idle animation, but on like a actual character, not just the base.
Whoa, it's me. It looks fine. Yeah. It's like a good idle animation.
Mm-hmm.
Make the knees move. Make the knees break dance.
No.
Put a speech bubble that says ah, bah, 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 bah.
No. I could add that.
Why not?
That's not that hard to add. Stream elements, or not stream elements. What's it called?
Oh yeah, I forgot this was for
Stream avatars. That's what it's called.
yeah, for stream avatars.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do this really quickly.
What are you going to do?
What's your website?
My website? It is
what's your
temporacatgames.com.
.com.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, if you guys like the look of the art in the game, Tempura Cat here or JW has open commissions. You can go over here and you can take a look at his portfolio and
You're
the work
not
that he's done.
supposed to tell
He should
them
have a little.
that.
He should
The
have a little bit
secret.
of padding. I won't lie to you.
Where?
Can you add padding to these?
To what?
To these?
Oh, I like it like that.
The images. You like it like that?
Yeah.
Something feels weird whenever you hover over it. Maybe they should be like in front of it if you hover, because like seeing part of the art disappear is a little weird.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, if you like his art, you can see his art right here. Oh, I hate that.
Wait, what?
I hate how long it takes for it to open up.
Well,
If you like his art though,
okay.
you can go here and commission him. Let me open this up and make sure it doesn't open up. Okay, yeah, here's his commission info.
I'm
open.
also
Here's the terms of service.
setting up VGen
Make sure
so
this
that way
is
I have
open.
fancier stuff.
I'm so scared for one of these links to open up Google and just like be like, you need to log in. Please log in with your full
There's a
first
big button
and
that
last
says,
name.
like something on it that
Yeah.
takes you to Google.
But yeah, if you need,
I need to rewrite some of that. Actually, I don't really need to rewrite it, but I may
yeah.
tweak some of that
So
stuff
if you need,
in the future.
if you want sprites, here's his sprites. Whoa, dude, it's a Vaporeon! Whoa! So yeah, that is your website that I'm advertising on my stream. All right.
Anyways.
When are you gonna pay me the $5 for that ad read?
I'll send you some Apex coins later. Don't worry.
I don't want that. Fuck
Excuse
off. What was I doing in here? What am I doing in this file? Oh, because I was showing off art. So back inside of mana label, I'll say text is equal to probably just this %f %d / %d with mana deck.x mana. Sure, dude. Does that work? I don't know. Anyone know how I'm using cards? Am I using the cards in here? Oh my god, there's literally a function that I made called use card. Holy shit. Dude, oh, it's getting to that point. It's getting to that point. Oh, I'm so excited to work on this game, dude. You have no idea. It's getting to the point. I haven't touched this function probably in a month. Or however long. Maybe a couple weeks. And I just came in here and I was like, this feels like the place that this function called this should be. And I searched for it and it was just there. Holy.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. Okay, so we'll just like deduct 10 mana from the if current mana is greater than 10. Or sorry, we'll do if it's less than 10. We'll return and say that you can't use this. Otherwise, we will say current mana minus equals 10.
Wah wah wah. So crazy.
Absolute wah 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 wah. And then we will use that.
Sorry.
And I think that should be fine. I think that should just do it, potentially. So let's add a bunch of cards.
Wah 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 wah. Wah wah wah.
Where's my... Oh, there we go. Oh, you actually can't use it fast enough. Oh, you know what? And it's probably... Yeah, whenever I use a weapon, it doesn't actually do that. So let me also add that. Do I have potentially a function in here that gets called whenever a weapon gets used? I doubt it. But it'd be really cool if I added that.
That would be really cool.
Equipped card. No, I don't. I don't. That's okay.
Echoing goes here.
Oh. I know what I can. That's fine. I can just make it so that each card instances have a signal on them called activated. Which will be activated by the time the card is used, which I believe there's a function down here called use, but or activate, yeah, you still need to be replaced. But that's okay. Card activated dot hit. Yup. Activated dot emits. Ah, shit. I'm actually gonna have to rewrite a bit of deck code, but I think that's fine. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I don't think I will. And wait, is on cooldown, or deck dot and current mana is less than 10 for now. And then you get activated. I don't believe anything else in here is activated. Okay, that's fine. Player equipment.gd. Current ability do attack. As this and does add card cooldown. I would also like to do card instance dot. I don't like emitting this through this, but whatever. I think it's fine. Probably. Okay, inside of deck, anytime that there's a card added.
Okay, what animation do we need next?
What signal do cards have that I'm sure would be used here? Charges emptied, perhaps?
We need to run next. This will be very fun.
Okay, yeah. Card dots activated. Connect on card activated. And then I have to use card function. I'll put this near here because this feels like it's relatively similar. Fuck card activated or on card activated. Dude, those birds are fucking loud. Oh, and then I need to bind the card in. Yeah. On card activated. And then bind in the card. Cool. Moaz, I'm so sorry if this accidentally, like, is just a stray towards you. Do you still do game development stuff?
Oh, you're so mean.
Because I'm just
not
like a
ask that.
No, but it's not like a what the fuck, you're not doing game dev. It's like a I don't remember if you have or haven't in a while, and I'm just curious. Because if you are working on something, I would like to hear about it. But I understand how that could be seen as a little bit toxic.
Never ask a Moaz if he works on game development.
Sorry.
How do I make this guy walk?
How do I have that? Oh, you know what? This guy shoots incredibly fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, it does work.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Does it just work already?
Yes, minus a couple of things. The cards don't have actual mana costs on them. Which is actually going to be a bit of an issue. No, it's not. It's not going to be a bit of an issue at all, actually. Because the cards won't have charges anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll have their mana cost. Unless a card is marked as, like, fragile or something, and it, like, gets rid of itself after you use it. And has a certain amount that you can use. See, this is the beauty of, like, writing systems that don't actually interact with each other, except for, like, predefined points, is I can just, like, add shit quickly. It's really nice.
I think also, what was I going to say?
Got this.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, you got this.
I'm
It's
thinking.
fine.
I'm thinking.
He's thinking.
I'm thinking it.
He's thinking it.
Oh yes.
You've got this.
That's
Man.
I don't remember what I was going to say. We could so the mana cost would obviously be the little diamond thing, but since the damage is there now, maybe we could just have an option to display the damage like over top of the card where like the charges currently are, so that way like people that want to know how much damage something does can see. Or maybe that's like available. Maybe you can see that like in the shop and like the forge, but it doesn't by default show up in game. But like you could turn it on.
Give me like, give me a second.
Because I like options to like turn on. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm not hearing a single thing you're saying,
okay.
and I don't.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's. I
know
my
what you
brain
feel
right
like.
now. Yeah.
I know how you feel. It's literally me.
Like, I am really sorry, man, but like I am just not hearing a single thing. Okay, so now these should have the ability to have separate mana costs, correct? They don't, but they could. Yeah, so that's 10. This one, okay, so now if I were to go to Kunai and then change your mana cost to 150, for example, I just can't use it. And if I change it to 50 instead of 540, just 50, it goes down 50 and then it goes down. Okay, yeah, so mana cost is in now. Okay, what were you saying?
We could reuse the current charge indicator as like the damage indicator and just make it like optional. So like you could set an option, have it show the damage where it currently shows the mana.
So this would be the mana now instead of the damage.
Yes, where the damages would be mana, and then above the card, you could like toggle that in the settings to show damage. And then by default, you could like view the damage for each card like in the shop or the forge. So that way like there's less clutter by default.
Okay. I think that's fine. I think that should be easy enough to change as well. Because that should just be in cardvisual.gd. Because everything is charges label.text. This becomes charges label.text. Oh, you don't actually matter, do you? I don't think this actually does anything. To tell you the honest truth. It definitely doesn't. This though doesn't either. This though does. So this is old charges code. This is charges text label becomes. What would this be? So you're saying that the text above it would become damage?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do instance.damage? What does this do? Oh no, this is recalculated every single time. Yeah. I don't need to like recalculate anything. Okay. So that text, and then the damage label text would be mana cost instead. And instance.card.mana cost, which will actually probably be. Actually, I'm gonna do this now. Believe it or not, I'm gonna. What is instance of damage? Damage is. It's recalculated every single time, right? Yeah. Okay. This will be recalculated as well. Is U bar mana cost, which will be 0.0. You guys ever just or no?
Sometimes. Ow, 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 ow.
What the
Ow, ow,
fuck?
ow, ow.
Did you guys hear that? What the hell is that?
Look, he'd swing his
Okay.
arms.
What
He'd
is it?
swing his arms very poorly.
Oh, whoa. I mean, oh, comma, whoa, not like.
Oh, whoa.
What's this? Sorry. Oh shit, we've died. Invalid access to property mana. You're so right, dude. It's called mana cost. You dingus, you dingbat.
Time for the most beautiful walk animation to ever exist. Look at that. It's beautiful. This is how you make a walk animation.
Ooh,
I'm an
that
expert
feels
on walk
weird.
animations.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, am I on Biddy Vision or am I on Me Vision? Me Vision.
If this is equipment, then this should be instance.mana cost. Otherwise, it should be nothing. Oh yeah, you're so right. Sorry, this should actually always be mana cost in this case. And then it should actually be the charges label that becomes this. And then the charges label.text is... No, I'm going stupid about this. I'm so sorry.
I'm going
We're gonna
stupid
undo all
about
of this. I'm going stupid mode as fuck right now. These are export variables. I don't need to do shit. I can just like swap them around in the editor and then it should just work. TM. Plus or minus a couple of things. So the damage label becomes charges and the charges label becomes damage. It's fine with me. And then I need to make this be mana cost now. No. Wait, hold on. Sorry, we're stupid. What am I doing?
I don't know.
This needs to be mana. Yes, I think. Let me make sure that this works with these three. I've got to be like stupid or something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me reload this and make sure that this... It might not pick up the scene changes because it's an inherited scene. Yeah, okay, there we go. So now I need to trim... I'm going to trim the decimal point actually really quickly. It's the easiest way to do that. I could do string in... Or I could do... No, I'm just going to string format it. Fuck it.
Whoops, string formatting it.
Have you used string formatting at all?
Like a little bit, not really.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look through the... No, there's no string formatting that was...
Oh,
written by
like
you
in the
code
game.
currently.
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Do you know how string formatting works in this?
Vaguely,
Godot?
not really.
I really like it because you can kind of pass in an object and then the string dictates how it wants to render that. So like for a
interesting.
float,
Mm-hmm.
if you want a float to always be rendered like 1.253 would be rendered as like 1.2,
Mm-hmm.
you could do %.1f, which means, so the percent is denoting that we're starting like a placeholder,
Mm-hmm.
and the 0.1 means one decimal place after the decimal, and then f means that it's a float. Or if you just want a float to be represented in its entirety, you can do %f. Or if you just want it to be represented as a integer, you do %d for decimal, which doesn't make much sense, but whatever. It's really cool. Couple weird things about it though is that like if you do like %.2f, 1.253 becomes 1.25, which is fine, but 1 becomes 1.00, which is sometimes really good, sometimes really bad. It's really good because it means that all of your floats are the exact same length in text. It's
Mhm.
kind of bad because like I would rather 1 just look like 1.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, here's what this looks like now. So the number on the card, actually on the card, is the mana cost.
Mm-hmm.
and the number above it is the damage that it does. So you can see the kunai. So if I throw it, I'm at 50 mana. If I throw it, I'm at below 50 mana. I'm spamming click right now, and it's not doing anything, but I can swap to the Meow 36. Takes away 10 mana, 10 mana, 10 mana, 10 mana, which would probably be more because you can kind of just like infinitely fire this thing. It runs out of charges, but... Thoughts and/or prayers?
I actually kind of like it.
Okay. It also does open up a couple of things. Because this mana regen rate can be changed mid-game. So if you got an upgrade that made it so you regen mana twice as fast, or if you wanted to add mana, you could like introduce a way to do that. I'll actually just make a function called like add mana probably. Hello Rolo, how's it going? How you doing? Like add mana. Void.
Because yeah, then we could even have cards that add more mana. It's like that.
Yeah, or like I guess now like energy drink would be kind of useful because it means that you would be infinite mana for like 4 seconds or something like that. Or not infinite, but like your mana rate doesn't go down, or like maybe it reduces the amount that the yeah, you know what I'm saying.
For sure.
Funk. Remove mana. I'll also put pass through a common function. Current mana. Modeling. For SM64 Co-op DX. What is SM64 Co-op DX? Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Why do I know that name? SM64 Co-op DX. Oh, this is the thing that I've seen Simple Flips play with Vine Sauce and everyone, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is dope. Because this is the one where you can run around in the castle with people, right? Does this video actually show anything? Oh, it's just the night thing? That's cool. I was hoping that a video on here would be about, like, maybe like a video showcasing it off, but yeah. Yeah, I know. It has a lot of mods. I think this is the one that they use for... they do, like, races every now and then.
Why is he walking backwards?
Like, hosted...
the worst walk cycle to ever exist. Think
A
more.
little
I
bit.
might need more than 4 frames. Oh wait, I'm not even.
Yeah,
on
it
my-
also might need to. It might need to move up and down as it walks. But yeah.
I kind of just wanted to see how far I could get without like any major reference.
Oh no, he's
Not
not
very
using
far.
references, guys. Oh wait, I've just noticed something about your stream.
Yeah.
You don't have pure ref open right now.
Yeah. So.
Gang. Go over his stream, berate him, call him names.
Nope.
He's trying to draw without references on the screen right now.
Can't make me.
Kill this man.
Can't
Kill
make
this
me.
thing.
This
Right.
thing.
Kill this thing. It's also kind of cool because the cards cost mana, but they can also have their cooldown as well. It's just like kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah. No, I will keep drawing without reference, and you cannot stop me. Take that.
Wow. Sorry. Sorry. Oh wait, everything is already running through this function. I'm stupid.
True.
Remove mana from card dot mana cost. Okay, so now I can also do a thing instead of like regular attack.gd. Here I
The
can
opposite of
say
the 2 streams, did you open them both at the same time?
what do you mean whose stream is more up to date with real life?
Probably yours, because I have terrible internet.
Probably. Although you are pretty close to like a data center, so who knows?
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Did you see my Rivals games last night?
I did not.
I was like spiking to like 130 ping and like 30 rollback frames. I don't know why. I lost like 2 games pretty much entirely because of my internet. They were entirely winnable. I will continue to complain about my internet.
But of course.
Okay, Pinterest, save me. Pinterest, if you can hear me, please save me.
Give me a sec. I have to check a chat really quickly. Okay. Sorry, I just. Oh, this looks sick. Thank you. I'm not the one who does the art, but it does. It does look very sick. This guy right here.
It looks so
good. The art for it. Yeah, you haven't even seen the coolest parts of the game yet. How's it going? Welcome in though. Got some sick ass cards over here that we're doing a little bit of reworking on right now. Seeing if we can do things. I've got a debug thing left on. Oops. Oh, and these are set to super high mana cost. Let me full screen this real quick. Ooh, get out of the way. Full screen. Dude, I need to fix the cooldown on the pistol so much. It's like, oh wait, no, it wasn't the pistol. It was because I was out of mana and I didn't realize it. I should. Ooh, this means that cards can get they can get blued out or like grayed out whenever you don't have the mana to use them.
Per chance.
I hate where I'm pulling this from, but from like League of Legends and Dota, when you don't have the mana to cast something, it the card becomes like, it gets like a blue overlay to it. Also, yeah, 1920 by 1017. The reason for that is because we save the window size whenever you resize it. So it will automatically update what your save resolution is. So if you close and reopen the game, it'll be the exact same size. Which is funny. Because if it's full screen maximized window like this, it's 1920 by 1017. But anyways, yes, I did use a flipping gun.
What flipping a gun?
Me. Moaz, did you hear about the mana rework that we're gonna be prototyping this late? I say this late in development as if this isn't gonna be a multi-year project still.
We're cooked. You want to do GMTK Game Jam instead?
Oh, and just like make a game off that, and then. Oh.
Nah,
I did hear it. Okay.
Fun, actually.
Yeah, and then if I go into room shop, we have the forge. Oh, you changed the decor here. I don't think I noticed this.
Oh, wait, hey?
The brick.
Oh
You got
yeah, I
brick
was
decor in
messing
here.
around with that.
Ah, so if I go in here, I can find a card, and I can say that I want to select this card.
Oh, do you see the
I still need to add
new stuff that
PC
I
controls to
added
this.
for
What
the
new
library?
stuff?
I
Nope.
made a couple new sprites on if you look at my stream. You can see
Oh,
it.
did you make sounds on this?
For what?
Did you add sounds to this? Or has
That-
this been
that
here
was
and I've just
you.
had the sounds muted? That was me?
You definitely
fuck? I
added
didn't know
that.
that.
Because
Okay.
I didn't touch any of that. I was trying to figure out how some of that worked, and it was like half of it worked on controller, then half of it only worked on keyboard, and it was like, what the
Yeah,
heck is going on?
I was doing a rework on something and I removed the ability for the
Yeah.
mouse to work.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
So the mouse is used for over here.
Yeah, and then the
Um,
controller these for the other side.
Yeah. So here's this cool ass thing. Dude, it still looks so good.
It
I'm
looks so
happy
good.
with it, man.
No, I was playing with
I'm
that
gonna
on
keep
Sunday
playing
too,
with
because
that.
I was looking to see what stuff you changed.
Look at this. Oh,
It
yeah.
was peak.
Yeah. Dude, it's so
Absolute
dope.
cinema.
Absolute cinema. Ah, beautiful.
It's amazing.
Sorry, I'm just gonna stare at this for a little bit. Ooh. Gonna add another card on top of that. Or another sticker. Even when it's rotated to the side, it doesn't even look that bad. Like with these being like weird pixels and like jaggies and stuff.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I guess like if you stare close, but like you chose to do that by rotating the sticker, so whatever. Live with it.
Okay. As you can see, I did add some more stuff to this room. You can also see that.
Oh, you're showing us.
If I run it.
Hello. Ooh, I like the webs. I like the webs a lot.
Yeah, I need to add some more.
I was thinking you would put the webs
like
on the bookshelves.
That's a good idea too, yeah.
Like little these books have never been touched in 5,000 years.
Yeah, I can add some like web variants of the bookshelf files.
Could also add like some scraps of paper on the ground that when you run by they just.
Oh yeah, Lucas, I had that idea. So as you can see, the chandelier swing a little bit, and there's also like this goopy variant that it picks a random one each time.
Whoa. Picks it random each time?
Yeah. So see, these are all random.
Is that a separate scene?
Yes, it's this
tile
map scene.
Oh, okay.
Because it also has the light. Oh, also, I also noticed with the lanterns, there's something I'm going to need your help figuring out. Is
Sure.
Sometimes, wait, are the lights? There are the lights. Are they on there? Should be lights on these, but sometimes they just randomly turn off when you go away from them.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. See, so it's on there, and now it's off. It's off.
So
now it's on. I don't know if it's part of the because it's in the animation, or what. I tried looking it up and I couldn't figure it out. Oh, I also added the statues here too that you can see.
I believe actually it might be in the world environment.
Is this for
no, it is not
for a game jam? No, we're working on it for like a year. So.
Is there not?
It was originally for a game jam, but it looked a lot worse back then.
Did you push this up? I'm assuming, right? Is it called chandelier?
I don't think I did yet. I can push it up.
Whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Hi, Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. Where are the lights on the player? Does the player have lights?
Yes, the player has lights. They're just in the player scene. You can also test it with the lamps. I noticed that it's doing it with the lamps too, and I didn't even notice. There's a couple lamps in the tutorial room. With the lanterns.
Sorry. I thought that there was a max lights property or something.
There is. It's 16 by default, so I don't know why it would be
per object
that.
Is 8. Max renderable
I thought it was
lights
16.
is 32. Setting this low. Can you actually do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you go into Godot, hit play, and then go into the remote tree tab thing?
Yes. Is it because maybe no?
Can you go to remote and then search for T:light?
T:light.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Godot, for doing that. Can you just get rid of that and just search for light then?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
that's
6. There's
not
the 4
enough.
that are the chandeliers and 2 on the player.
Yeah. Okay, do me a favor then. Can you go into your project settings and up the number of lights? You'll have to do it outside of the game. It won't automatically update. Project settings are assigned at playtime. It's rendering limits. Rendering limits. There you go.
How many?
Yeah, so just up those to 64 and 64. Honestly, who fucking cares? Oh, nice. 2 and 8 are not the numbers that I said.
I didn't.
Oh, it's gonna have to restart the whole thing. Okay, fair enough.
Yippee!
Yeah.
Yippee!
I'm really surprised that you can't just search for type light in the remote tree, but whatever. Also, who dat? I'm assuming you were saying that about Jimmy. Jimmy's one of our friends who's in his chat.
Yeah, he's in my YouTube chat.
Yeah, he's not in my chat. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, let's try it
Oh
again.
yeah, I guess that just doesn't work.
It could possibly because they're attached to the animation. Is that maybe why?
No.
Well, it's still doing
Maybe
it.
make them more noticeable. Maybe like just
Still
up
doing
their
it.
brightness by like. It is still
Well, it's
doing
very
it.
much still doing it.
Yeah, can you up their brightness anyways so I can make sure?
Yeah. Chandelier. Let me just make sure.
Yeah.
So
It
this
should-
does move the sprite,
Yes.
which the light is attached to.
Mm-hmm. Can you go to actually kill the? Can you go to range really quickly?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the. It was below what you just did.
Oh.
Like almost directly below
Range.
what you just did. Yeah, that doesn't really. If you scroll down just a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can just set it back to what it was before then. Oh, looking art. Yeah, he's doing some art. Kinda.
Oh. That's the
Oh,
wrong
you just ran the
scene.
chandelier scene. That was kind of cool. Whoa, that looks dope. What the fuck? Epilepsy warning, just in case. Please look away if you have epilepsy. Ah, it's
Oh.
particles related. It is not the light's fault. It is the particles are no longer receiving light unless they are within a range of a player.
Interesting.
My guess. What are those particles? Are those part of the level?
They're attached to the player.
Oh. Okay.
That way they follow the
Um,
player around. Because the problem is if they're not, then like I would have to make them cover the whole level, and then it would have to create a lot
Okay,
more
I got you. So
particles
can you go
than
back
are
to the-
actually required.
Can you go? You don't have to close the game. Go to the player scene. Control P player.
Wait, what?
Control P player.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Oh, as if you haven't, as if I don't have you do that all the time.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, I
look for
still have the other
particles.
particles in here. I forgot. I still have
Yeah,
deleted
So find the
those.
particles. So are those the particles that are doing the thing?
Yes. It's the smoke
Okay,
particles.
up in the top on the bar, there's a GPU particles 2B button at the very top of your thing. Hit that, bake visibility rect, or generate visibility rect. It will take a second. Okay, now
Oh.
save.
Oh, I
and then
don't
go
even
back
need to
to the
save.
game.
It's just works.
Okay, yeah. Yep. There you go.
Oh, okay.
And then if you were to scroll back inside of the editor, and you'll actually see how big the visibility rect is.
Wait, do what?
Like go into the editor and zoom out. Sorry, I don't know why I said scroll back.
Oh. Oh, I see.
So you can see the visibility rect is now larger than the camera.
Okay.
You could also change it so it's exactly the same as the camera. What was
Yeah.
happening was it was only actually doing things if it detected it was on screen, and it uses that visibility rect to tell whether or not it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we've always had shared chat. Or since like stream like 3 or some shit. Yeah, and then you can change the lights back. You can also change the project setting back to 30 to an 8.
Yeah, because I tried changing a bunch of other
Yippee!
random settings and it still wasn't working, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
Uh,
So see, now that's why we make the lights super bright, so we find out if it's the lights that's the problem.
yeah.
That's why,
Yeah.
dude, people are always like, when you're bug fixing, don't change things a little bit. Change something to like a gajillion times higher than it's supposed to be, so you actually notice whether or not that's doing anything.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're
we'll go
kind of
back to my
smart.
stream. I
Hello,
know
Nachitos.
it's that I have a lot of experience with bugs because I wrote shit code, and I still sometimes write
Me
shit
too.
code.
He's literally me.
Did speed times 45,000? Yes, sir. Because you will notice if you do speed times 45,000, and then you're like, man, that player's still moving pretty damn slow. You're just like, something's going wrong. Okay, so I think now. Boom. Sorry.
That's the wrong scene.
I'm also gonna remove this.
Mamma
which is gonna be
meow.
in player equal with GD.
Whoa, look at that.
Oh,
The
you know
lights
what?
work. Or do they? Yeah, they work. They do indeed work. I also want to rework the particles. I think I want to make the smoke different. I think I might want to remove the smoke and add a foreground layer.
I don't.
If you could not just like send random links in chat, please.
I'm gonna view this in the only way that I know that is safe. I'm tossing it into Google Translate, and it's gonna show me a translated version of the page.
Wait, does it actually work?
Yes, it does. Check this out.
Wait, what?
Because then Google opens it up and not my computer.
That's so random, but okay.
Yeah. Please, if you're gonna send links, try to send them to websites that are very clearly real. I'm sure that is a Google website link, but I don't like it. It looked like it was on Reddit, so just like send the Reddit link or something. As gross as Reddit is.
You read it.
You read it.
But I was thinking
That's what
of
you sounded
having like
like.
a foreground layer and maybe have like a pre-baked smoke on that. Or something like that. So that way we don't have to be rendering a ton of particles everywhere. Or quite as many particles everywhere.
Yeah.
But I do also just want to have like a foreground parallax layer, so that way there can be some like stuff filling up this big empty space down here. That would look nice. It wouldn't have to be,
I
like,
would be very
super
careful with
intrusive.
that.
Would
We
you?
need to be very careful with, because you said foreground layer, fine.
Mhm.
Foreground parallax layer needs to be very, very deliberate. Because if it ever gets in front of something on the screen, it can make it could be really annoying to fight things that are behind
That's true, yeah.
foreground objects.
But I think
I also
maybe
did
like
notice-
also
actually,
a
I wanted to bring this up.
foreground tile map,
Okay.
and maybe I could even make like a smoke tile map. I don't know. I don't know the best way to do it. I've
It's
seen
room
some other
5.
games that do similar things.
Please don't be room 5. Oh my god, I know the fucking room number. So this room is actually really problematic, and I think it shows off one of our biggest issues that we're going to have to keep in mind during development. I can't see the enemy that's down here. I have no idea how far down the enemy is. There he is.
Mhm.
I didn't know that he was down there because the cards are there. So this is going to be something that we're going to run into a lot during development. That I would like to address at some point. One thing that we could do is when the enemies get close to cards, if it detects, because we can do that, we can detect if there's an enemy behind the cards.
Mhm.
So if it's within like this bounding box around the card dims itself. Or if you remember our game jam from Pyre Software Game Jam, how we had like the dithering effect,
Yeah.
where like there was a circle around the camera that would like dither meshes that it was in front of. We could also do that.
Yeah.
But I would like at least something so that we can see that there's an
Okay.
enemy behind things.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, this is annoying. Like, I think if I'm like pointing down here, I think these cards should dim, perhaps. If it detects that I'm like aiming down or anything like that. Why do I have 150 mana? Oh, because whenever you hit, it does actually give you that. Also, Nacitos. Oh, you like the game style? Thanks. He did a really good job with the art, honestly. That's the main reason I'm working on it, is because it is a very cool looking game. But yeah, Nacitos, I don't know if you're here. We're prototyping something because JW hates the system that I came up with.
True.
Which is that we're considering maybe using a mana system. And instead of cards being held between rooms, when you enter a room, it will give you a random set of cards. And then when you use cards, they don't get discarded. They don't lose charges. It is that they have a mana amount or a mana cost. I think it'd be cool to have a way to draw cards so that if you end up with shit cards, you don't have to be stuck with that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable. Yeah, we're thinking about it. I want to prototype it. Roommate aggro, nice. Really cool game loop. It might be. We'll find out. Oh yeah, did you give any thought about I don't remember, the NPC that I told you about that you would pay them like a little less than the price of 2 stickers, and then they would just apply 3 random basic ones to a card.
It's an idea.
Okay, that sounds like it's not a good idea. That's not how I would describe an idea that I like, as just it's an idea.
Yes, I think it's a good idea.
Okay. You can toss your honest thoughts about it as well.
Yeah, I just like I'm
yeah.
bad at envisioning how things will work out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
No, that's
like,
fair.
A lot of times you're like, how
I'm
would
really
this
good at
be?
envisioning
And I'm
the
like,
best case
I have
scenario
no
of things.
clue if that would work or not.
Because I kind of like did a lot of theory crafting. One of the things that I found really fun to do is pretend that I'm a YouTuber who is making a video
You're
on
insane.
the meta of Dante's 9
You're
when it's
actually
finished.
insane.
No, dude, it's actually like overpowered as fuck. Because what I'll do is I'll be like, yeah, so here's like the strategy. If you ever run into this NPC on the first floor, you should always apply this because of this will circumvent the cost of stickers. It's 3 stickers to the price of about 2. And it also doesn't cost anything to actually obtain them. And this makes it really good to go into floor 2. That's actually the card that I sent you, the idea of like it's worth like basically nothing, and then later if you hold on to it, it becomes a better card. That was actually an idea that I came up with because I was like explaining it as if it was like a really niche strategy of just like, here's something that you could do where like you could get it on floor 1 and it becomes a much better card later that can only have 1 sticker on it. But whenever you get it in floor 1, it can have 3 stickers on it. You just can't use it. So you could put 3 stickers on it, hold on to it till floor 4, and then upgrade it so it becomes a really strong card. I don't know. It's cool. It's kind of like the thing that Otter had said, or someone had said before, where you choose a type of player and you build a deck around them, and then that gives you card ideas.
Yeah, it's actually a good idea.
Welcome back, Mosquitos. Where is... Sorry, I'm doing something in here. What am I doing? Mana cost. And... What am I doing? What am I doing in this file? Oh. I know. Func use card. Void. So we'll do a couple of things. This will emit, be activated. Up. Use card. Or sorry, what's hit a Discord? Yes. I have a Discord.
We both
exclamation mark
Discord.
Discord. You can also do your exclamation mark Discord. That is my Discord about my YouTube and my community. The Discord he just sent is the Tempura Cat Games one, which is specifically about Dante's 9.
Yeah.
Because he's the main dev guy. I'm the programmer. So the first Discord is mine, which is mine, and then the other one is more specific to Dante's 9. Also, give me a second. I assume you mean mana bar, not colored mana, and Magic the Gathering. Yes. So the plan for mana is that it's similar to Terraria's mana, where it just costs to use a card with its mana. There's also certain cards that could have charges or could have like a 1 use whenever you get it. Like maybe a heal card would obviously not... You couldn't just keep using the heal card once the mana comes up. It's like you use it 1 time and then it goes away until you draw it back again or whatever. Or maybe it gets exhausted and you actually have to complete the floor and then that one becomes available again. So it's interesting. Chip advance? I don't know what the fuck that is. What is chip advance? Chip advance? Combination cards. Okay, you're gonna have to toss like a few more words in there if you want to convey the idea, I think. Oh wait, you're talking about like in terms of Magic, how there are certain cards where you can play either side of them. I don't know how that would work here. I'm assuming that's what you mean, at least. No? Okay. Oh, shit.
You okay?
Sorry. Drop my controller. Ouch. Ow. I dropped my controller, then when I was sitting back up, I scraped my elbow on my chair. Ouch.
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 Oh, ouch.
Me when I'm playing nubbies and nubby dies.
Ouch.
Ouch. So stupid.
We're
so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb. What else did I want to do on card cooldown? Oh my god, hold on. I'm thinking so much right now. I'm thinking like so hard. I don't think Vyvanse is the medication for me. God, there's something I'm doing in here. What is the reason I'm in this file? It's because I want to deduct card instances from here, and I want to do everything that happens whenever the player equips it. However, I'm doing it in this function now. So, for example, charges gets subtracted here instead of here. Correct? Yes. How do I code on controller? I don't. I had my controller in my lap because I was testing things earlier that required controller. Because bread tastes better than key. His .final isn't used anywhere, is it? No, what the fuck is the purpose of this existing? This was old stuff, right?
The what? The what?
This was old stuff. Yes, this doesn't matter anymore. You code on controller. I'm sorry, that is really funny though. What does add card cooldown do if card use cooldown? Okay, I see. And then inside of the player equipment, or yes, player equipment, when I use this, I will do deck add switch cooldown. Yes, is that correct? Yes. I know. Yeah. You shouldn't be here at all. You should be here. Card instance should, when it uses, it gets activated, and inside of deck.gd, when a card gets used, on card activated, we should remove mana and add switch cooldown. Yes. There we go. I feel very good about that. Very, very good. Add card cooldown is no longer necessary. Card instance charges is not necessary. Just says okay. Card instance dot use card should do all of the things that are here and more. It should at least be at parity. If I've ever played one shot, please. All I ask, I don't ask for much from the universe. Please be a one-shot song next. Fuck, it's not. Okay, it's fine. Have I ever played one shot? Let me find it. Give me a one-shot song. Come on.
The answer is yes, by the way. He's just trying to say it in a really complicated way to, like, impress you.
There we go. There's a one-shot song. Yes, I have. One shot is amazing. It would have been so cool if you played one shot, though, and then, like, The Simulation by Michael Shirt and Night Margin came on. Okay, so this should be at parity. Yes, so charges have been subtracted. Yes. Okay, cool. And then if I were to remove the charges subtraction part of this, this should be completely separate now. And I can use this as many times as I want, as long as I have mana. Cool.
Animation is so weird.
I need to add a buffer to this, but that's fine. Okay. So the mana system is in. Yippee!
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, the mana system is in. Let me set the room mode to... Am I already in deck? I'm not. Let me set the default room mode to limited hand soul mode on kill so that I don't accidentally give myself a fuck ton of cards. and then set the clear mode to room. And I think that should be fine. One shot is a really, really good game. I still need to play the DLC or the expansion or whatever the hell it is. I don't know, I just like a bunch of cards. Mana on hit or mana per second? Could be both. I think we're leaning towards both, where the mana per second is a little bit, it's like a decent bit slower. So that if you need a weapon, you have to run up and hit it with your bare fist. Both is reasonable. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. However, there was also some thoughts of Terraria, how whenever you kill something, it will drop like a mana star. And that would give you like a small boost of mana when you pick it up. So let me go into the next room, and this should clear my hand and then give me like 4 cards. Yep, okay. And then it's like, this costs 10 mana to use. And then now I'm like pretty much out of mana, so I can go up to him and I can hit him, and then my mana comes back. And then it should probably refill your mana when you finish the room, but definitely should. Oh, and I need to get rid of that mana overcharge. The fact that you can go over 100 mana is pretty bad. It's like a roguelike Hollow Knight. Not at all, actually. It's like Enter the Gungeon, but sideways instead of up and down. Or instead of top down.
It's pretty close, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
The humble gong.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. No, I just like basically nothing like Hollow Knight, because Hollow Knight is Metroidvania, somewhat.
Bro is trying so hard to say he hates Hollow Knight.
I'm not.
I'm joking.
Why would I say that? Why would I say
I don't know, yeah, he loves Hollow Knight.
True. There is that one movement thing from Hollow Knight, though, where whenever you hit an enemy from above, you do like a little bounce off of them.
Hollow Knight fans try not to talk about that one random movement thing from Hollow Knight.
It's actually like probably one of the best movement things in a platformer ever. I actually really fuck with it. But yeah, mana stuff is at least in a usable state. It's not perfect. Like if I were to do the add mana function, you should definitely cap. Add mana. Oh. Wait. Yeah. If amounts, or no, if current mana is greater than, or I can just do current mana is equal to max or min. Current mana and max mana. And the same thing here. I guess I could clamp this probably. Actually, I'm gonna clamp this inside of a setter function. Sorry. Val is equal to clamp val 0x. There we go. It's much easier. And then this move chord function will become add mana. Add delta times mana regenerate. So every frame we're just adding mana back. I think that should be fine.
I think that should be fine.
I think that should be fine. Because now all of the mana is going through this one function.
Mm-hmm.
So that if at any point, if we wanted to do something like all mana gain is doubled, you can just multiply it by 2.0. Or if it's like all mana loss is halved, we can divide this by 2. We can put modifiers here. If I play any D&D, I've tried it. I don't know if it's for me. I think it depends on the group. I mean, it 100% depends on the group. What am I talking about? Yeah, I have not played very much of it. I've played a little bit of it. I think the groups that I had weren't great, and I also can't really get into the roleplay side of things, which is, I feel like, the the main appeal and fun of D&D is definitely like playing a character. What about you though? Have you played any D&D? And if you have, what kind of character do you usually go for? I think. Oh, I should test if this works, and then it should be good. Well, should be good is a funny way to say that it doesn't fully work right now, but. This still has a cooldown, right? Oh my god, that actually does feel really good now that I'm thinking about it. That this has a cooldown, which means that you can make it cost a lot of mana or have a long cooldown if you don't want it to be used often.
Okay, this somehow isn't the worst walk cycle to ever exist. It's like
hold on, let me read
really
this
sketchy.
So by combination cards, you meant things along the lines of, if you draw sword and sausage, you can combine them to make a sword that heals you on hit. This is... Okay, I'm going to say really quickly, that sounds really fucking cool. However, are you going to be the one making the spreadsheet that keeps track of all of this for balancing?
See, that's the thing, is you don't balance it.
It sounds like a balancing nightmare, and it also sounds like a coding nightmare. Well, actually, it doesn't sound like that much of a coding nightmare, let's be honest. Because you've got me behind the wheel. Aha.
True.
The coding. Also, the coding is pretty simple. Okay, buddy. All right, buddy. You make Dante's 9, then. You code Dante's 9. Go on. If I can do that shit, I can do that shit. Yeah. Or if I can do that shit, you can do that shit. If I can do this shit, I can do that shit.
All right. This guy owns a card shop. He probably has like 50 spreadsheets or something. I don't know. I don't know how many spreadsheets it takes to run a card shop. I'm just making up things.
You played it once when you were really young. You're starting a D&D group with you as the DM. That's sick. I feel like DMing can be really cool, but it also is just like a fuck ton of work. And also a lot of improv. I mean, all of it's improv. You've interacted with 11 spreadsheets today and it's your day off. Holy shit.
Oh, okay. So I was actually right for once.
Yeah.
It's a first.
I think this feels kind of good, I guess. This is kind of cool. I'm trying to think of what else. I guess, you know what? I've got a thing that's potential mana system. What's in here? When you're in a room, draw a hand of cards. When you use it, deduct its mana cost. It builds up over time, can be restored in a small amount from stars drawn from enemies. Can also gain a small amount from hitting with Bear Paw. Okay, cool. It works. I guess that's it. I don't know what else to prototype other than just like leave this in and then go back to working on the other stuff I was doing. Man, JW, you shouldn't have let me rework systems.
Yeah, I shouldn't have. Here, you want to look at the
How
world's
dare you.
worst walk cycle?
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's like pretty bad, but
whoa.
I just need to clean it up.
He's not moving at all. He's not like he's not doing a little. He's supposed to bounce a little bit. Like he's supposed to. His head is just like standing still.
He's moving now.
No, but he's supposed to like.
Look, he's walking along. He's walking along the ground.
Okay, wait, hold on. Do you ever walk around your house like that?
Like what?
Where you're just like. So I'll walk around my house in just like the most like random fucking ways possible. Sometimes I'll do like the thief walk where I'm just like sneaking around.
Brother, I live with other people. Like, I can't do that.
You can.
Wait, you
but
can?
like.
Is that like allowed?
You do that walk where you're just like, I'm gonna try not to move my head at all, and then you just like, you're like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, sometimes I'll hit that one. Sometimes I'll hit that one.
Maintain vertical stance walk, yeah, dude. Like, do a slight squat and then just fucking like walk without moving your head. Banger. Honestly, peak living alone moments is like doing stupid shit like that. Peak living alone is the fact that you can just go like, whoa, whenever you're just like around your house anytime you want. Yeah, but I can do that while I'm like making dinner. I can do that while I'm using the bathroom. I can do that like while I'm folding laundry. I can do that. I can do that anytime of day. Anyways,
Bro's just flexing at this
I'm
point.
trying to think of what else to do now. I guess. Oh, yay, guys. Guess what? Guess what, everybody? Coding's over. I get to go back to this fucking document. Sorry, guys. I was too efficient. Okay, so don't keep cards between rooms, I guess. We're just going to work with this. Do we want to have any way of drawing cards mid-room? Or no? You didn't know that moving your arms was normal when walking until your friend pointed out how weird you look when you walk because your arms stay still. If you want to look even weirder, put all of your brain power into walking, where when you take a step on your right foot, you move your right arm forward. So your arms match your legs as you're walking.
I don't like that one.
It's very funny. Yes, for mana system. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how a card draw mid-room could be. Because before we were just doing whenever you hit things, but now it's like, okay, well, that's not a thing in this. You can shuffle on a cooldown. World War II Germany walk. It's actually called a military march, but like,
I mean,
if you want to call it World War II Germany walk, I guess that's technically correct, but I would have personally gone with just military march. I'll think about this for a second. So on a cooldown, you just shuffle in new cards. Maybe, but there would need to be some sort of cost to it, I think. For sure. Not just a cooldown. Ooh, okay. Actually, I've just been hit with an immense amount of hunger and the urge to use the bathroom. So,
okay,
JW, do you mind keeping them busy while I go?
Okay, everybody, I'm entertaining you now. You get to watch me draw. This is gonna be so much fun.
They've been watching you draw for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Biddy will.
What art program this is? A-Sprite. It is the best art program of all time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, I'll be right back. Try not to yell at him too much. He's very fragile.
Yeah. I am quite fragile. Who does the music for the game? I have written all of the music for the game so far, which is one song. Actually, two, technically, but I will be writing more. I think I'll do most of it, but that is to be determined still. Thank you, I drew the little avatar myself. Very proud of it. Even though I drew it very quickly. Also, A-Sprite, I believe, is actually open source, so you can compile it yourself. I have no idea how, because I just bought it, but there is ways to get it for free. that is legal. Oh, Nacitos, are you playing Splitgate? So hello, Frostern. How are you doing? Doing 4 rounds in game dev. Good luck with that. Yeah, I do a lot of pixel art. I can actually pull up. Where is it? Here's a bunch of stuff for the game we're working on. So this is kind of my main thing where I work on everything. Been working on some tile sets. Thank you for the follow, Froster. So this is the game we're working on, or the assets for it. I can actually show you. The game is right here. And I'll just show it off real quick since you have not seen it. And thank you for the follow, Artist. So it's a little laggy because I'm streaming on multiple places at once, but it is a deck builder action platformer roguelite. So I have these cards here that I can use, and they actually work as weapons. So if I spawn in a couple enemies here, I can use these cards to kill them, and then use that to like heal, things like that. Just showing off the game to a couple new people. Did Dante like Dante Inferno? Yes, it is.
Technically.
Yes, loosely based off of it. I basically stole the name and was like, this sounds cool, and I'm gonna steal like 2 ideas from it and then steal the name.
Yeah, true.
So.
Let me see. Where's there
It's
anything
not
that I can answer that showed up in
super
chat?
close to being done, but.
Oh, someone in my chat. I don't know if you answered them. Someone in my chat earlier said who does the music for the game. This is not the music for the game that you're listening to, but it is him.
It is me.
Maybe I'll do some music for the game eventually when I learn how to make good sounding music.
I don't know how to make good sounding music either, so.
You stumbled into it with the song that's currently in the game. For sure. That song fucking goes hard.
Alright.
What? It does. And then the guitar comes in and it's like...
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'm gonna have trouble like
the music for the game real
recreating
quick.
something that good because I made that with what's it called? The
Fucking Bosca's Shoal.
Yeah,
Some shit.
which was really good for that one song, but there's just so many things with it that it just has like such terrible limitations in the worst places. Like you can only
you know what you
apply
could do?
effects to like the
It's
entire
gonna be
song.
like so terrible.
Oh please, I think I know what you're about to say.
Do you
and I'm
have
not
the
gonna
original
like
project
it.
file for it?
Somewhere? Yes.
Oh, what am I gonna say?
Export the individual parts into a different program, and then edit them there. Is that not what you're
Well,
gonna
then
say?
I won't say it.
Oh, is that what you're gonna say?
I was gonna kind of say that. I was gonna be more like, if you like the specific sounds for Bosca's Shoal, it's open source, so you could just find the samples and put them in your DAW of choice, and then recreate it there.
Well, that's actually an
And
interesting
then-
idea.
Then you could do things like velocity changes, panning changes for individual notes, or anything else that your DAW of choice has.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back on Biddy stream. Okay, so what was I going to do? I don't remember. It was some mana stuff, I think, for sure. I think I was gonna write down some more ideas about what we wanted for the
I think you were.
the floor one stuff. So for the cards, I guess we're going with the mana system, which is going to be that mana regions at a constant rate can be boosted, or can be like can gain mana from hitting enemies with awe. Enemies can drop small mana cups. Cards cost mana to use, not charges. Draw on cards. Cards will draw at the start of the room. Honestly, it's kind of... Oh, wait, no, that's an issue. I was going to say, it's kind of cool, the thing that I'm doing here, where it accidentally is the thing that people talked about, where, like, the cards stay drawn once the room's over, and then you walk into the next one. But the problem with the way that it currently is that it stays drawn even whenever you enter the new room, so you could just, like, throw a bunch of, like, pumpkins in, and then, like, run in, and then they stay in the level, but... I guess it's not that big of a deal.
Whoa, look, the wax cycle actually doesn't look
drop
terrible.
room.
So I made them bob up and down.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It looks a little bit... So, can you go through it frame by frame real quick? Because I kind of want to tell you what motion I'm getting from it, because some of it's... So, go forward. So that part is fine. Keep going forward. Still fine. Still fine. Right here, he is sidestepping. He is not walking forward.
Let me just look at it, see what you're saying.
So it kind of looks like he starts stepping to the side for whenever he puts his left foot out, rather than actually stepping
on
his
this
left
one
foot.
here.
He kind of just like...
Which one?
Yeah,
This
he
one?
like
This one
steps...
here?
Yes. Yeah.
So should this be like shorter?
Probably, yeah. His leg is staying up in the air too long. Try... Can you go... Where does he start putting his leg out? Can you go back a frame?
Here.
Yes,
Move
that
back.
frame, I think his leg should not be extended like that. His leg should be off the ground a little bit, which I think is what that's getting there. Although it looks kind of short, but...
Yeah.
I do think that looks better, yeah, than the side steppies.
Yeah.
But there's... Yeah.
I'll go through it. Let me just go through. So down, then back, like more. And I have a reference for this. Give me just a second. So it's down. That should be back, and then here.
What the fuck is this special interest combination? Paymoney Wubby uploaded a video of him unboxing a $10,000 Magic the Gathering beta booster pack, but it's somehow a crossover with Uma Musume.
Holy peak.
What the fuck?
Wait, so something's off here. So this is what we started on. So it's that, and then it goes up. Out. No. Oh, it's there, and then it's back. And then up, and then out. Yeah. This one should be more like up.
So cards will draw at the start of the room. I think we'll maybe look into doing some card draw later. I think it's fine to just have it be one. Like one draw at the start of the room. Certain cards can have modifiers to have a limited number of uses. Cards have a cooldown alongside mana cost. I guess then we could also do... Ooh. What was your plan for the SMG, by the way?
Whoa, what do you mean? Like, how does it work?
So was the SMG going to be... Oh my god, what was it? Was it going to be said that whenever you hold down left click, it like continuously fires, and as you're holding down left click, it loses charges?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's going to be fine with mana as well. The only problem is, like, let's say the SMG costs like 5 mana to fire, and you regain like 5 mana a second. If you hold down left click, it'll just like fire a bullet every second, which could be like not like the most annoying thing ever, but like I don't know if that's what we want. It might be. For the cooldown / mana cost, you'll need to make sure card selection is real snappy. It is. Have you not seen the new card selection changes, Nasitos?
Okay, here's an idea that I don't know how we would implement it, but it could be cool for like something like the SMG, is where it has a certain number of charges on it, and then use the mana to like reload it.
Let me think about that for a second.
I'm just trying to think, because like...
Yeah, so you're talking about, like, let's say you draw the card, it has 20 shots. You can shoot it freely. Whenever it runs out of bullets, it will need to be reloaded. Excuse me. I don't know how we want to do the reloading thing, because otherwise you could just unequip it. Yeah, I don't know about that.
That was just an idea. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah. He also said the SMG could have X shots before it goes on cooldown.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that either, because then if you only fire like 3 shots and then let go, now it's on cooldown, and you have to wait for that to come back, even though you didn't use the full set of bullets. You think that's fine? I don't. Something about that feels wrong to me. I don't really like that.
It could also be, like, we could just change how it works and have it be when you use it, it just, like, shoots a massive barrage of bullets really, really fast, and you can't, like, stop it.
I think it's probably fine to just, like, have the SMG be, like, just, like, a hold left click kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think it's probably fine.
Because I think this is going to change, like, how we design cards a bit. I think that's okay. But I don't think it's in a bad way. I think honestly this is a decent idea.
Yeah. Let me also so here's the new card selection stuff, by the way, Nasitos. So before, so you've seen this, and I think you've probably played with this. If you hold right click, your little paw will come up, and then you can drag left and right to select it. There's a couple of things that changed. So dragging left doesn't make it go to the left. Like you won't wrap around. Dragging to the right will automatically. Oh, I fucked it up because I dragged my mouse down. So this is now on the right. So like you can go far left, far right, whatever. If you drag down enough, your hand will go down. You have to drag up enough for your hand to come back up. It's not based on like if I drag, I'm gonna drag up as much as I can, and then I'm just gonna drag down a little bit. So it's like it's relative motion. It's not like permanent, like plus 100, minus 100, whatever. Just technical details, sorry. So whenever you select a card, you equip it, you'll notice that one of these cards still stays outlined in your hand. And the reason for that is because if I quickly right click, it will just use that card. I can use the scroll wheel to then change which card I have selected. and after a brief delay, it will go back into the hand as like a regular card. And the reason for this is because Sakei was talking about this of for speedrunners, they probably wouldn't want to hold right click to select a card because it would make it really slow because it slows down the actual game time. If you tap right click, it will just use the card and you'll see that I get no slow motion, well, except for Catnip because it gives you slow motion. But if I just tap right click, it just equips the card with no slow motion. And if I hold right click, it goes into the slow motion mode. How's it on controller though? I'll show you. It feels great on controller. So I'm on controller right now. If I hold down the button, I can use my joystick to select it as I need to. So the left side of the controller, actually, you know what? Windows has a built-in thing for this. Controllers. Game controller. Thank you, Windows, for being consistent. Let me bring up the properties for this controller really quickly. So this is the right stick. Oh, I guess it's not going to show particularly well. Wait, don't I have a controller input program? What's a controller input program? Oh, this is going to be so terrible. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to pull up on my screen. This is like probably the worst way I could have done this. So here's the Dolphin input window. So you can see my C stick right there is, you can see the actual controller input. The Musume input menu, it's funny, I use the Dolphin input binding window. So if I hold right click, or if I hold the left trigger button, I can drag the stick so you can see that as it goes along the top half, it selects a card. And then if I tap down, it will put the hand down. And if I tap up, it'll put the hand back up. Or if I put the hand anywhere, it'll put the hand there. So like if I tap it down and then go up to the right or like far left. So it's very, it feels very good. Because on, you let go. So I'm holding down the left trigger. So how do you select? Good question. You're talking about whenever you're just like this, bumpers. So the bumper will change which card you have selected. And then you can tap the button and it will use it. And it can be rebound. So if you want to rebind it so that it is D-pad, you can do that. Bumpers, yes. The LB and RB. Or the grab button and the button that your GameCube controller doesn't have. Also for mouse, so I didn't actually show this off. For mouse input, if you hover over a card, like let's say Catnip, and then I drag down to deselect, if I let go of right click, it remembers which card I had selected, so that if I don't like using scroll wheel, I can find the card, deselect, and then it stays selected. There's a bunch of different options, but it feels very, very good, honestly. It also prevents like mouse movement for a very subtle amount of time, so that if I'm like moving left and right and I tap, like I'm always going to get that card that I had selected. It's not going to like take the mouse input and like accidentally select some weird card. But you can also see like if I want to select the pistol over here, I can hold right click and then drag over, and it's like I don't really have to feel like I'm waiting for the game to respond to my inputs. It's like just enough to where like that dead zone of like an input buffer is there, where I can just like do pretty much whatever. Like how the screen slightly follows the mouse. Yeah, there's a couple of things that need to be changed about it. The movement is a little jarring, I'll be honest. We still need to work on some camera smoothing stuff, but yeah, I also really like this. Also, we added the option where, I guess I'll pull back up the Dolphin controller menu. If I'm moving left and right and I'm not holding down anything on the C stick, it has that option where like the aim follows the direction of your left stick, because a lot of people wanted that. I personally don't like it, but whatever. It's an option for people. Concern you had, still have a little bit, is you don't think can be seen until you have more game and cards can rush things in gameplay. Is the player knowing where the shit is if things are going fast and they have a bunch of different ones? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the difficulty of it, you know? I think it's definitely better than it was before. I think that still there could be things to improve it, but I don't think that we really know what those are going to be until it shows up. But I do really like having the ability to kind of just like select a card. There's also the possibility that I was thinking about, which was for, unfortunately, this is only going to be for, actually, hold on. This could totally be for controller as well. Is like you could have it so that whenever you're selecting a card, you can hit the D-pad buttons to assign a. Oops, that was the meow button. You could assign like a quick shortcut to one of these cards. So that whenever you're just walking around, you can hit the D-pad button and it will just like bop. It'll hit the thing. Also on mouse and keyboard, I think we could also have the option so that whenever you press like 1, it will like select the card, and then like you can just have the numpad or the number keys hit these. Could be bumper D-pad to assign a shortcut. Could be. Yeah, I mean you could. Yeah. So yeah, just like quick use slots could also be a cool thing. I hate to say it because like I really hate referencing this game, or at least this genre, but like Dota really does have a whole lot of customizability, and I'm kind of want to enable some stuff like that, where it's just like you can have the most cursed, absolutely disgusting setup known to man, but like if it works for you, it works for you. Like in Dota, I auto attack by tapping C. I don't right click on things to kill things. I hit C on my keyboard every time I auto attack.
That's like really gross.
Like, I also want you to know, JW, I play the class of characters that auto attacks the most out of any character type in the game.
That's crazy.
Same thing in League. Is like so I'm right clicking to move around, and specifically whenever I want to auto attack someone, I will hit just C every single time. So a lot of times whenever I'm moving around, I will right click back and to the left. Like if someone's up and to the right, I'll move my mouse down to the bottom left, right click, move my mouse top right, hit C, down left click, up right, C. Just like over and over many times in a fight. That literally means using C to auto attack. Yeah, fair enough. Well, you use C and then left click. You use like the attack move thing, which I guess like is maybe not the worst thing ever. I guess you probably do like a right click and then hit C and then drag back and then hit left. Mine is literally just like pressing C. I don't do any left clicking. But yeah, so there's the card selection changes. Very, very happy with this right now. It honestly feels really good to use. Because I can like move towards things. I can like focus on dodging while I'm like, I need to select Meow 36. I'm gonna dodge. I know how many scrolls of my like scroll wheel. I want to get to the brick. Okay, I'm on the brick. Like without even looking down here. I just have to glance down, see how many I'm at. Just like that's 5. Boom, that's 5. I need to do 4. That's 4. Oh, that was 3. Close enough. See, I don't know. I really like it. It's also really nice that you can't accidentally drag past the edge here. But if I use my scroll wheel when I'm on this, it will go to the next side. So I can just like loop back around if I need to. But yeah. So back to, I keep opening the wrong obsidian. Back to this. Certain cards can have a modifier to have a limited number of uses. Yep, sounds right to me. How do we want to do? What else do we want to do with cards? My brain is starting to burn a little bit.
My brain is on fire
Certain
because this is driving me insane.
Certain cards can have modifiers to have a limited number of uses. Yup. I was also thinking maybe like internally. I'm actually gonna add this.
Okay.
Internally, always draw at least one weapon card. That was another issue that was showing up a lot, was just like, what if you ended up without a weapon? It's gonna feel like shit. Well then, surprise bitch, you can't. You're always gonna have a weapon.
Okay, how does this look? Does this look any different whatsoever?
Excuse me.
Okay.
He's Still sidestepping.
Is anybody else
But-
seeing this? Or am I going insane? Or is Biddy going insane?
You think the option to draw 0 weapons is important? Why? What? Some builds might want that.
He kind of has a point.
Hinging your builds on that. Well, then let me ask you a question. What build would you have that would not want you to draw a weapon? And if that's the case, or you need to make it so you need to have at least X weapons in your deck. I was thinking this only draws a weapon if you have a weapon, is what I meant. Like, if you have a weapon, it's going to guarantee at least one is drawn from your hand or from your deck. Or yeah, or at least X weapons in your deck. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing. I kind of want it to be, at least for playtesting, just for making people not run into a situation where it just, like, puts you in your first room and all you have is, like, salami shield and catnip.
It depends. It's probably, if we have, like, deck building, we probably don't want that. But for playtesting where we just, like, give them random cards, yeah, we probably want to give them a weapon.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, a deck that has only one weapon in it, and it's the big murder sword, is guaranteed to draw that weapon. Yeah, that's fair. One cool thing that could also happen with cards or whatever is we could have mana overcharge. So you have 100 max mana and then something happens. I don't know what the criteria for this would be, but it gives you like an overcharge up to 150 mana that will decay over time. So you have to use it, but that's still like more mana than you had before. Thoughts?
Yeah, that'd be useful as, like, good as, like, a card or something. Could be a good card.
But also, oh yeah, like a mana battery card or some shit.
Or energy
Or you're like,
drink.
yeah, or energy drink. But it's like a one-time use thing. So like whenever you use it, it like goes away for the floor or whatever. It's like exhaust. Yeah, if you have cards that grant mana. Yeah. We can have single-use cards as well. That's one thing we were also talking about was like having certain cards that, I guess, yeah, have a limited number of uses so that, you know, if you have a card that gives you like 100 mana, you can't just like use that card to give you mana and then use that card to give you mana and then, you know, etc. I mean, I guess you could have cooldown, but eh.
Well, yeah, that would be just
Oh.
like, I guess it would be just like Slay the Spire.
JW.
What? Wait.
Guess what?
We're stupid.
Huh? Why?
We could just have that when you run out of, when you use a card with mana, it just gets rid of it and then like discards it, and then we could just use like a Slay the Spire like draw system.
I don't.
Rather than just drawing a hand of cards, then you just use those cards infinitely. Like, I honestly don't think it'd be bad to just cycle through your deck through the entire room. Yeah, that would be close to Eden, yeah. And I do kind of like that.
Let me think about it for a second. So can you
One,
explain
because
it
I like
fully
it. So
from
it would
start to
be
finish?
when you go into a room, you draw
So start
your
of room
hand.
to end of room.
Start of room, you
Yep.
draw a hand of like 4 cards. You use one that's like a gun. It shoots the gun. Let me think. So we could still have the equip system. Let me think through this. So I think
Sure.
I think this would be more of a combo between what we currently have and the mana system.
Okay.
So I think we would still want to have
I think
charges.
I think I'm picturing things, but yeah. Okay. Everything
so
would have charges?
everything would have charges still. So say you equip a gun, and then you use. I think when you equip it, it should, or no, maybe it shouldn't. When you equip it, it doesn't do anything. You use it regularly when it's equipped, and then once it runs out, you draw another card.
Okay.
And then if you use a card in your hand, it'll draw another one, and then it'll discard it into a discard pile. And then once the discard pile is full, it'll shuffle it back into your deck, and then continue drawing. So you'll keep drawing cards infinitely, but you have the mana to like slow down your attack, so you can't just like attack infinitely.
So something like this. So let's say this is the start of the room. I have these 4 cards in my hand. So Brick has, I guess, let me add back in uses really quickly.
Love how we're just going in circles.
Well, I mean, that's iteration.
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
Let me add back in charges really quickly. Sorry, I see your messaging in chat, Nasitos. I'm gonna work through this idea first before reading anything else. So this card has 3 charges. So I use up this. It costs me my mana to use. This goes away, and then it will immediately draw like this into my hand, just straight to my hand.
Yes. Like whatever from whatever's in your deck.
It uses up the charge.
Or in your draw
something
pile. Yes.
Okay, yes. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
And that is pretty much exactly how Eden does it. Except for Eden, you only have 2 at once. Because they're like bound to different buttons, so you press like, I think it's either like Q or E? No, I don't remember what it is.
Okay. That's a very interesting idea. Because then that also does allow us to also have upgrades for the amount of charges something has, as well as upgrades for mana costs of things, so that things can cost less mana. Interesting. Okay.
I like the idea of it with 4 cards and they can be assigned a D-pad. It's a good, interesting idea. The problem is with that is how are you gonna move and use a card at the same time?
That's true. Yeah.
Like I think at that point it's easier to just have like the
you don't move you don't move with D-pad. I want you to hold right on the left stick and then hit right on the D-pad at the exact same time, without claw gripping it.
Let me just. I guess you couldn't.
You would have to reach over with your right hand. Yeah, that last part was important. I know. I hate to say it. You have to design a game without using claw grip.
Okay,
because otherwise people would get very fucking upset.
Do people actually claw with
They could
their
also
left
be
hand?
assigned a bumper trigger. That's great. Huh?
Do people like actually claw with their left hand to like get the D-pad?
I hope not.
That's like
usually the D-pad isn't useful for many things.
No, that's actually gross. If you do that, that's like awful. Nasitos, do you do that? Please say no. Please say no. Does anyone else eat the light green part of watermelon? No, it's a little too tart for my liking.
Tart isn't the word. It's called bitter.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's
Tart and bitter are very different.
Thing.
No, it's not. Anyways, excuse me. So yeah, I don't think D-pad buttons are fine.
No, see, I'm confused why you're recommending that then if you don't claw grip. Like, what was the idea there? A little confused,
I don't. It can be an option for sure. Totally could be an option to have hotkeys on that for people, but not for most people. Okay, so for the card draw thing, let me think for just a second. There was another thing that I was thinking of. Hold on. So for this case, whenever a card gets used up, it goes in a discard. You keep drawing from your deck. You can technically draw infinite times.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and the main limiting factor here being that you have the mana to stop you from just spamming things.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Let me think for just a second.
The system does basically do away with the cooldowns, though. Kind of, but like not really.
It doesn't.
I mean, you can still have cooldowns between like activating the cards because they still have the charges. They do still have the charges.
I think that this wouldn't eliminate cooldowns. I think that's
I
not
do.
the plan.
I would say that I think I really like this idea compared to the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can very easily see how this one works. Because the other problem is like the one you're describing. If me, the developer, can't really envision what the heck is going on, I don't know how well that would work for like a new player who has no idea like what the game is. Like obviously, if we developed it more, it would probably not be too bad. But something like this, it's very easy to just be like, oh, it's Slay the Spire, but the mana recharges over time instead of per hand.
Yeah. So the thing with, I'm gonna make a button to add mana to the hand. Hold on. Because I've just caught myself waiting for the mana to regen. Restock cards.
Yeah, and I think we would have to change some design things around this. Like, we would definitely want to make
for sure
enemies pretty much all very aggressive, so that way you can't just like camp in a corner and wait for your mana to recharge. That's one big thing.
Deck dots. Add mana 1,000 or 10,000. It'll just set it back to full. Alright, does this work? So the thing with the cooldown is that I think the cooldowns will still be a thing. I don't think that they will be nearly as long because then the mana is kind of there to rate limit you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's going to be more like a Terraria cooldown where it's like for example, the Terrorblade. No, the Terrorblade doesn't do it. What sword? The Star Fury, I think. It's either it's one of the fucking swords. Whenever you swing it, only like every second will it shoot a projectile, but you can swing it more than once a second. It'll be kind of like that. So like the kunai has 50 mana cost and I have 100 mana. If there was no cooldown or if it was a very small cooldown, I could just like spam click and it would do like both, but there's still like a delay in between them and we can kind of control that so that you don't launch all of them at once. I don't think it needs to 100% be the same cooldown between cards. I think certain cards, like let's say there's a sniper card that has a lot of mana. If you have 1,000 mana and it costs 500 or something like that, like it shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to just like double tap it. Yeah, exactly. Like I was about to say, like the pistol.
You should
even
not be
if
able to
you could shoot
it.
double,
There should be
like 2 pistol shots with the mana that you have, you shouldn't be able to just like instantly shoot 2 at once.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like the thing that I just did there. Let me restore mana. Where the fuck? Oh, it didn't add it because I didn't reload the game. See. Add cards. This guy. Also, like certain cards. Yeah, like that. That's really. It's fun. I don't think it's a good thing though. But yeah, like certain cards have like a very powerful effect, and if you had the mana to support multiple uses of it, I think they should still have that cooldown in between. So now this adds the question, JW.
Yep.
Where the fuck are we displaying all of these damn numbers?
I think that it'll be exactly the same as it currently is, except we replace the damage with the mana.
Okay, so charges up top, damage goes way away, and then
damage goes away, and I think damage we do the same thing. Idea that I had is we can display the damage like in the shop and in like the forge, but not display it in game, and maybe have an option to display it.
Yeah, I think damage is okay existing in the inventory as well.
Yeah.
We could also...
And also if we have damage numbers, like you can tell how
Ooh.
much damage something does by that.
You could also put it. There's one spot that we don't have anything. We could put it on here.
Hold up, I can't see. My
We could put it here.
my music thing is in the way. Where?
We could put it on like the corner of the card because it doesn't matter. Because the important information is how many charges you have left and the mana cost.
Which corner?
Whenever you equip it, you can have the information here.
Oh, the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea since there's.
Because
Yeah, we don't need that little icon. That's also very similar to. Oh yeah, I get Steam noises. That's Wilson saying Fortnite.
It might get funky because of stickers. It shouldn't, since you may have two guns with different damage. I mean, we currently do that now. I don't see how that's any different than what we have now.
And yeah, we could do the exact same thing.
You're talking about if we don't display the damage. I see. Yeah.
Well, the thing is.
So yeah, I think we could have it. What's up?
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was saying with the stickers. I thought he was saying you could put stickers over the damage display. I thought that's what he was trying to say.
No.
But that's also not a problem because we have it that
yeah.
some things will display over the stickers.
Yeah, which is what we currently have right now. Oh shit, wrong room.
Actually, I'm just gonna go and close Steam. While I have.
Shit. Hold on.
Why is Wilson inviting me to play Dota 2 in the middle of stream? Okay, there we go. We shouldn't get any more Steam noises.
We can actually have elements exist above the stickers so that you can't actually cover them.
Yeah.
We can have any of them be important enough. It's like, you don't really need, if you choose to cover the fucking name of the card, that's your own fault. Having it cover the mana cost is like a functional thing though, so. Any of the quote-unquote cosmetic stuff, I guess, you won't be able to cover. Or the cosmetic stuff you will be able to cover with the functional stuff you won't. You can just let people have things covered, whatever, maybe. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna call this good for the walk animation. Or at least for the legs. I still need to do the arms.
They can move if they have a Garret. No, it's a sticker. You ever play Counter-Strike and you place a sticker in the wrong spot? What do you gotta do? You gotta scrape that motherfucker off and buy a new one. You cannot move it.
Yeah, we're also gonna add like scratching to the sticker so you can like scratch it and it'll change what it looks like.
No, we're not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, that's so fine, JW. If you want to add
Nope, I'm not redrawing.
different scratch variations to all
5 different
of the
versions
textures,
of each sticker.
you are totally fine.
Solution.
Okay, well then why did you say you were gonna do
You write
that?
a shader for it.
Nope. No, it needs an artist touch.
Nah.
You know what? Actually, you're right, JW. If we add stickers that can be scratched, I think that what I should do, is I should run it through an AI generation model and then create a scratch version of each sticker from your art.
I'm blowing you up with my mind.
Okay.
I need to add a button that like explodes your little avatar in the corner and just like mutes you for like 10 seconds.
So fucked up.
That would actually be. It's actually kind of a great idea.
Yeah.
Hold up. We should make like a
add scratching
collab
stickers.
VTuber
Dude, Nauseos literally said
program.
the exact same thing in fucking Twitch. Yeah, that smells to Dante's 9.
That smells to Dante.
What do you think this guy would smell like?
Which
Dude,
guy?
let's ask Lukaiza. Sorry. The shopkeep.
Dog. Anyways. But actually that's not a bad idea. What if we should make a program specifically for streaming with like multiple people?
That's already a thing.
What is it? No, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know. I just know it's a thing.
Okay. I want to be able to blow up your little guy into little pieces.
Yeah. Let me think about this card thing again though. Because there was something I feel like that I was like I had pause about, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, okay. So there was something that I was thinking about. I don't know how this is gonna work in the new system that we're gonna add in, which is I was thinking about what if we made Dante's 9 also an auto battler, and added cards that when they're in your hand, they will automatically fire every so often.
I think that's an interesting idea. I think the idea for summons would do the same thing.
That's true. That's true, actually, yeah. But I was thinking with
But actually,
with
now that
the
I think
cards
about it, that's
only drawing once. What's up?
This actually adds.
I was gonna say, like, with drawing cards once per room. I'm talking now. I'm just gonna talk. Drawing cards once per room, you'll get 4 cards, and if you draft a deck of cards that has like automatic effects, those cards while you're in that room will just fire off every so often.
Mm-hmm.
Which would have been cool as just like a free cool thing, or maybe not even a free. I don't know what the play for that would be, but that was a cool idea. I don't know how that would work with the system though.
Yeah, what I was thinking is,
Dead Cells has a tactic that. Oh, go ahead.
I was thinking similar to how Slay the Spire. I think it's like power cards or whatever that when you play them, it like gives you an effect for like the rest of that round. So something like that where it takes up like it'll almost always take up like close to your max mana, but then it'll give you like a summon or something like, or a power for like the rest of that room. But then we could also do.
That's actually an interesting one.
We
could
very easily like power lock those by having them have higher mana costs than like the standard, so that way you have to upgrade your mana before you can use powerful cards like that.
I like that idea. I do like locking things not behind some arbitrary restriction, but from like a tangible.
Yeah.
Like this.
It's the same. It's the same for like Eden.
If you can get this mana on floor 1, you can totally use it.
Yeah, like for Eden, your starting mana I think is like 3, because all the cards are like 1, 2, 3 costs. But then there's some that cost like 4 or 5, so you can't use those until you upgrade your mana.
Ooh. You guys need to stop saying some good ideas. I need to stop this right now. There's too much shit to write down. I'm gonna write down these notes though.
Thank you for writing all this down, because I am staring at this little guy walking.
So rather than this, when you enter a room, draw hands. When you use a card, okay. When card runs out of charges, draw another card. This draw is limited by how quickly you can use the cards. And then draw is limited by how quickly you can use the cards. And how much mana regen you have. This also opens up. Oh my god, what did you just say? You just told me about something. Fuck, what was it? What was the thing you just told me about with
power cards?
Power cards.
Locking it behind.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Powerful card can cost all or almost all mana to give you effect for the rest of the room. Excuse me. And then also, you can have cards locked to a specific mana threshold. I'm gonna add another thing, which means that you could start run with super ultra powerful card, but will only be able to use once you get enough mana. Which could actually be a really cool challenge run of just like your deck is all like black hole cards or something, which cost like 500 mana, but you can't use any cards because you don't have enough mana until you can get that. Yeah. To be clear, by power cards, he didn't mean powerful cards. He meant Magic the Gathering enchantments, aka persistent effects. I don't know. What did you mean by cards?
I meant
cards,
there's power cards. They're called power cards in Slay the Spire, where it gives you either some kind of power or like it's kind of like a passive ability. So one of them that I know is like every turn it gives you 3 shields or something like that. I don't remember how many it is. Like at the beginning of each turn, give you 3 shields.
For something
so for this, it would be like,
Yeah.
I don't know an example.
Like lightning in a bottle or some shit, which is like for the rest of the room, whenever you hit something, there's like a 10% chance for like an arc of
Yes,
lightning.
exactly
to a
like
nearby
that.
enemy.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, that's what I meant, Asitos. I
Yeah.
don't know if. Yeah, he didn't mean powerful cards. Yeah. So whenever I said powerful card, I meant like
I
this
think
is
he
a
was
powerful
just
card, not like a powerful
Talking,
weapon.
yeah, separately from that.
Yeah. Okay. And then there was another thing, which was, so in Magic, there are certain cards that are like X mana cost, and then the rest of that card description uses that X. So let's say that a card has like X mana, and then it's deal X damage. You can choose to pay 10 mana to deal 10 damage. We could have cards that deal an effect based on how much mana they cost, which is like drain 50% of your mana, deal that damage in a laser or something like that.
Interesting.
So that if you do a large mana build, you could use that.
Mhm.
Like, huge laser, deal 50% of current mana as damage, exhaust. So it like is only useful like one time a room. Or like one time however long we... Thoughts? Because that's kind of also a powerful card.
Interesting
that, like,
idea. That would really depend on like how we make the mana. Because with that, it would be like we'd have to balance the mana with the damage. So like we'd have to make sure that then whatever number the mana is, because obviously mana is just an arbitrary number. It could be like 1 to 5. It could be like 100 to 500.
Yeah.
So like
I don't think it's like a huge deal to
Yeah.
like balance that
I don't think it is either.
wise. I think it's like,
But that's a cool idea.
we can just be like,
Yes, overall that is a cool idea.
yeah, I think it's like take, drain mana and then deal 10% of that as damage or something. If it's like, oh, the mana is like 10 times the regular damage you do, you just be like, okay, then take 10% of that and deal damage.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that does make sense. Mhm.
Sacrifice all mana, deal 10% of as whatever. So I think that's cool. Like, weapon attacks that use percentage of mana and convert and deal damage based on that, I think it's a cool idea as well. Modifiers for cards that let you... Oh wait, what was the modifier for cards? Sorry. Oh, I'll say this in a second. But certain cards can have exhaust, meaning they are only usable once.
And that's
per
exactly like
room.
Slay the Spire.
Another thing is that could be something added by stickers, so that there's a sticker that's like plus 100% damage, but then it gives it exhaust.
And you could do
so
the
that it's,
opposite
like,
if you could have like an eternal card that
really,
lets
really
you
strong.
use a card that gets exhausted like either maybe one more time or infinitely.
Yeah.
Or we could have
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
sticker
think
for
that's a good
both.
idea. I like that.
Because we could have one that's like cards that are exhausted can be used one more time. And then we could have one that's like super ultra rare that just lets you use exhausted cards forever. And
Oh yeah,
that sounds
like
really
a card,
fun.
or like a sticker called like Second Life or something,
Yeah.
so that it gives it like one more before exhausting.
Mm-hmm. We're cooking.
Yeah, I like
We're
persistent.
cooking.
I don't think you want it forever. Yeah.
This I think will really help with
stickers
like coming
that
up with card
add
ideas.
Exhaust
It's
for
like I was kind of struggling to come up with
modify
good
amounts.
card ideas.
I like persistent. You don't want it forever. You could just like put it on a heal. That's true. Yeah, you could just put it on a heal and then draw the card back. One funny thing that could happen from that is we could just put heal cards on a really long cooldown, like 30 seconds or something, or like a minute, so that whenever it gets drawn back into your card, because the cards are persistent cooldown, you'll draw it back in, and then it'll still be on cooldown, and you just can't use it. But it's still
Yeah.
persistent, so it's
Another
better
thing
than like. Yeah, it's better than just like being one use, but it's still worse than like just drawing it back and reusing it immediately.
I'm in Slay the Spire mode. Does Slay the Spire even have like heal cards specifically? Like, are there any cards that just straight up heal you? 'Cause I don't remember ever seeing any.
Maybe?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Nacido says it doesn't.
Because I really think avoiding cards that are just straight up use this card and it heals you. Like, that's really boring. Like, something that's you have to do something to get the health. Like a card that's like a power that once you use it for like every enemy over a certain health or something like that heals you. Like, or larger enemies heal you like 1 health or something. Even that might be a little bit powerful, but I really don't like the idea of having a card that just straight up heals you, because that's way too overpowered.
Sorry, I've got a energy bar in my fucking thing, or a protein bar. There are a few heal cards in Slay the Spire from what I'm seeing. However, they're very far and few in between. Like, one is deal 4 damage to all enemies, heal for unblocked damage. One is at the end of combat, heal 7 HP.
Yeah.
Which is a power.
Yeah, or we could even have...
There's one that is heal 4 HP, exhaust, and another is deal 7 damage, heal 2 HP. So they're very, very rare.
Yeah. So something like a laser or something like that, if you kill an enemy with it, it heals you and then it exhausts. So like you have to both kill an enemy and it disappears.
Yeah.
So something like that. But yeah, I really don't want just
or like
it
could be something. Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind having like a health pickups like Gungeon, since that's very standard for games like that. Like just little hearts that you can pick up.
I was also thinking about it. I don't like how much HP you have in Dante's 9. I know it's like 9 lives because of a cap.
Yeah.
I don't like it because for this to be balanced, because it's like each of these is half a heart when you take damage, or is it
currently
a whole heart?
It's half.
It's half. So you have 18 HP.
Yeah.
Which I don't like, because that means that we have to balance things around the player being hit 18 times to die.
Yeah.
Excuse me, which is a lot of times to get hit. Whenever you play a Gungeon run, you probably will not get hit. If you get hit 10 times, you're dead. Like, if you've managed to get hit 10 times, the run is definitely over. Typically, it's like 6 or 7 times. Enemies can obviously do more damage than that, but I don't think having the base amount of damage that you take from enemies require 18 hits. I think that's
the other thing is then you would have to communicate to the player that certain enemies do certain amounts of damage, and how are you going to communicate that, oh, this enemy does 3 damage and this enemy does 1?
Oh, so no, if it's enemies can have variable numbers of damage, I don't like that. Like if it's like this enemy does 3 damage, this enemy does 1 damage. I don't like that, Nacidos. I think that it should be consistent across enemies, unless it is very clear that their attacks are going to do the double damage.
That's exactly what I was
Gungeon. In Gungeon, for example, if an enemy's going to deal double damage to you, there's, I think, 2 cases. Maybe just 1. But it's like they glow red, which means they're a cursed enemy, and I maybe, if an enemy is boosted by that wizard, it might do double damage, but I'm not 100% on that.
I think they
just move faster and take less damage.
Maybe. I thought they could be... Maybe it's just I ran into a cursed enemy in the same room as one of those guys, and I thought that that's what caused it. That's probably more likely.
Nope. They are entirely unrelated.
Cool.
Is it called like wizard or something? I guess I can just look up enemy list, right? Gungeon enemy list. Category enemies. Please have images. You don't. I can just like figure it out, I think. What are you? You are not even remotely close to enter the Gungeon. Which one of these looks like Unsinger? You. Okay, yeah. Why are we in French? What are we doing in French? Okay. They stand still and buff a random enemy in the room, significantly increasing their health and speed. It'll run away. Okay, so it doesn't increase the damage. It just buffs the enemy to make them take less. Yeah. You disagree? Yeah, no, so I really don't. I would like it to be consistent so that you're not like. I think that it should be based on the potency of their attacks based on how hard it is to dodge, not how much the damage is going to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like in Gungeon, whenever I avoid an enemy's attacks, it's not because I'm like, oh, this enemy's going to deal extra damage. It's because I'm like, I'm going to focus on dodging this guy's attacks because the other ones are much easier to dodge. And I like that trait a little bit more, personally. Oh, what is this block thing? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, you can have a banner enemy that gives enemies specific buffs like double damage or more HP or regen or speed. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that just sounds to be very obvious.
Yeah, so for the fast glass cannon enemies, I think that's fine as well. I just think that rather than dealing extra damage, I think that their shots should be harder to dodge so that you can clear them from the room faster, but they're more of a threat than the other enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think that your run should die because you got hit 3 times, and they all just happen to be like the really hard enemies. I think that it's just like you got hit 6 times, but it's going to happen more often because you couldn't dodge this harder enemy.
I agree.
Yeah. You still disagree? That's a fine thing. Yeah. I think it's just like a difference in design. I think both of JW and I are
You're
like
wrong.
We want it to be like based on dodging.
We love.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Enter the Gungeon. We love Enter the Gungeon.
I also want to change these guys so much. These guys piss me off so much. These flying enemies are like the most annoying things in the world. Oh yeah.
Speaking of enemies that shoot a lot and are hard to dodge.
Yeah, because we're gonna change these guys so that rather than shooting constantly like this, it's going to be that they fire like. Honestly, I was thinking about it. I know this enemy's like supposed to be super basic, but it'd be kind of cool if the way that they worked was that they would shoot a couple times and then they would do like maybe not a quick dash, but like a dash in a direction and then sit still and then shoot again.
Mm-hmm.
That way it's clear that they've stopped attacking.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Could they shoot then relocate? Yeah, guess what? Catch up with the stream. I just said that, Nasitos. It's like they could do because there's an enemy in Gungeon. I don't remember which enemy, and I'm not trying to steal everything from Gungeon. I think it's like the vampire bat enemy. It does like a dash, 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 and then sits still and shoots out like a ring of bullets. I think it would rather be like it shoots a couple times at the player, and then it will like move clearly and then shoot. Nothing original exists. That's not true. We have cards in our oh shit. Fuck. Solitaire. We have mana. Ah, fuck. Minecraft Ars Nouveau. Shit. Sorry. I don't know why it's so funny to me to just be like, oh fuck, we have this system, and then reference like probably the most obscure version of that system that's ever been made. But you know, I like that. I think this mana system's cool. It definitely seems more grounded than the system that was prior, or at least a couple of the systems. It is kind of funny that we've just kind of turned back onto mana, which is what you originally kind of had planned.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit like funny.
The mana plans you had there weren't very detailed.
Yeah.
We have jumping. Oh shit, Simpsons Hit and Run. Dude, I actually never played Hit and Run. I saw it in the fucking store when I was young, and I was like, I don't really like Simpsons, and so I didn't have my parents get it for me. But
dude,
these guys are making a sick beat.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you're doing a Simpsons did it. Okay, I thought that you were doing a joke about Hit and Run being old. I do like these particles, by the way, the more I'm looking at them.
Which ones?
Whenever the enemy whenever the shot hits the wall.
Oh. Yeah, you should thank yourself for those. I just stole your bullet particles and
Should I?
edited them.
Oh, okay. I see.
No, I think there's like
I also
three
think-
original particles in this game. Unironically.
And they're all the ones that need to be replaced. That's not entirely true. Oh, I don't like that my cursor shows up here. Thank you, Godot. Very cool. I think these enemies also probably shouldn't shoot in a direct 100% straight line. I think there should maybe be like an angle or two of variance.
Angle to
Because what that could do is, because like if you're running in a straight line, they're never gonna hit you, or like, you know, whatever. I think allowing them to have a little bit of variance on their aim means that you are more likely to get hit by it, because they're not aiming directly for where you were. It's like kind of a spread over the area. Not much, but still.
Okay, I separated the arms so that way I can animate them separately. And I think the legs look okay by themselves. They're not like amazing. I think they're workable.
Yeah. Okay, I like this though. I like this idea. I think I want to end stream here though. I'm starting to kind of
Oh, it's 10 o'clock.
die on the It is, yeah. I'm starting to die on the motivation side. However, I do really like this system, and I'm probably going to prototype a lot of this.
I'm very happy with this, yeah, and I will be thinking of ideas for all the cards
like,
that I had designed.
I'm thinking... Yeah. I'm thinking that I will probably... I hate to say this because like it sounds very egotistical. I will probably have all of this prototyped by Thursday.
I don't doubt you at all.
Which I think would be cool. I'm glad that we explored this, though. I didn't know what I was going to be doing on stream today. I thought I was going to be doing some more random shit, but I'm glad that we explored this and
I thought that I was going to be doing actual dev work, and I spent the entire time animating a little guy.
Banger.
But hey, he looks pretty cool.
Okay.
Actually,
yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here, I think. Let me take a look at Twitch really quick.
Yeah,
and see if I have people to raid someone with, and we're going to see who I can raid.
We both have plenty of people to raid.
If any of the motherfuckers that I follow are streaming, I will. But I'm looking at my fucking following list right now, and let me tell you, I'm not seeing anybody.
Okay, so we need sit, stand, and jump.
Oh, we both have 5 viewers. Holy shit, dude.
They're both very easy.
Let me take a look at the streaming set of people. Oh, dude.
Oh.
You make me so sad. I'm not gonna say their name. It's someone that I used to watch as a kid, who now uses AI-generated shit on their YouTube. They came back to their YouTube channel and started putting AI-generated thumbnails and shit. And I'm just like, man, like you were probably the first YouTube channel I ever watched on the regular, which is actually kind of crazy to see them streaming. But like, man, okay, is it just a hypnotic raid again?
Yes, it is. Oh, can you send me the
always
text
streaming.
so I don't have to like figure out how to spell it because it's like weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell.
Yeah.
Oh, do you? Oh, you don't
Thanks
have
for
to worry
stopping by
about
on
capitalization.
unknown artist, by the way. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna do /raid.
Off we go, gang. We'll be
created.
streaming at the same time on Thursday.
On Thursday.
We're cool like that.
Thursday at 6:30 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. I will catch you guys then. We will probably be doing some more prototyping stuff with the mana system, maybe working some more on some of the notes that I said about the first 4 MVP, because that is, I think, the main goal. Once we get that done, I think we could start adding in some more cool features.
And we might have little stream avatars for you to mess around with. Which will be fun.
Oh, well, that would be a you thing.
Well, yeah. I can send them to you.
Anyways, I'll catch you guys later.
See
Have a good
everybody.
one. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. You guys have an up day. Love you.